is disgusting. I won't be so broken unless I conducted diligently, patiently, and trusted myself. Nothing was given to me, so gonna go earn it. Every pain needs another motivation, I burn it. Reputation doesn't stop death, but it stops life. Accept an open mind for life.
One beat is bright, voices really heard. Loud and clear, the story of the ones with me.
Stand up.
Shed no tears, realize what we left behind.
Nothing easy, get off and go, get it go.
Explore within the limits of the time. No one should need it for me to realize. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go, how you
how
grow.
short is
Property
the
ain't no time to waste. Gotta face the light, go get it, burn it. Feels away, conquer beats now, face reality. Never be charity. The enemy you fight, cover soul society. Mom's not here, gotta fight all night. Right here, shadow 10 o'clock direction. Seize the moment, they destroy the nation. Round slow motion, give me motivation. Break down now, get on the ride. Round up around, spit out all over. Round the components, don't come in the crowd. Watch out the wounded, this it out. Guess what this sound, it bounce all ground. So round up, don't ease your pace, cause enemy's brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truce. You're the only one world, one love. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Fears cut deep within the gun wounds. You can put your fate, destiny to the tomb. Hardest thing to do is changing who you are now to who you wanna be soon. First enemies inside us already. Whoever make it out may be ready for the battle. It's fearless. You better be ready, not only winning but the losing. No, it brings experiences for a bigger win later. Persevere for the greater good. Imagine later would maybe annihilator. Taking down the agitators, the violators, the leader or the dog to reach finalists. So who we up against? Vicious and brutal. Moment of truth, there ain't no truce. You're the only one world, one love. But the battle goes on, shadows all mass destruction.
Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Baby, baby. Da-da-da-da-da.
I am alive. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. I forgot how to do this already. Yes. I'm pretty sure. I have something new. Share. Ta-da! Amazing. I know. Oh, the thing is not working. As per usual. Hello, Fade. What is up? Hello, everybody. Hello. I'm alive, I promise. Perfect. Okay. I finished doing this like 2 days ago. And there's also another one. You're gonna see it later. I made 3. Well, I'm making 3. Oh my god. Gotta hydrate, you know? How's everybody doing though? I hope everybody's great. We got ourselves a new and improved little PNG. I enjoy it. It's super cute. I like staring at it. And this time I remembered to put my little watermark. Anyways, today, oh my gosh, we have a super amazing game that I was so gracefully requested to play. I was played so long ago though, but I feel like it's appropriate to do it here now when it actually released. But it's a demo though, so it's going to be an extensive demo though. This is like 2 to 3 hours worth of gameplay, so I try to enjoy myself to the fullest. I'm pretty sure I put all the links every time for everything. Not really for like the other streams though, when I played like multiple stuff. But I put it in this time. Their Steam page for this game and the itch page as well. And I put their Kickstarter for anyone who'd be so kind. Everything is right there. Oh my gosh, I know Doors. I think my sister played that. I know what that is. A scary game, scary Roblox game. But this game, I know about. I promise, because it's similar to an anime that I really liked when it first came out. About like with the Villainess, it was the same, but it was more like comedic. This one is kind of more like edgy or dark or whatever, because we could die. So, but you know, that's normal. We interact with it all the time. But yeah, I think it was like My Next Life as a Villainess or something, and I thought that show was so funny. It was one of the few isekais I actually enjoyed, because some of them are outrageous, just all over the place. But yeah, I'm glad it's like there's a game being made out of it, like it's similar to it. That's super cool. We're gonna meet some people. I can't wait. This is gonna be so amazing. Ugh. Okay, this is the second one I wanted to show you guys. Look, watch. Oh wait, let me open the game so that everything's good. I gotta find it. Found it! Okay. Since I'm playing it here, the music won't be like played. So you're not gonna hear any music. But you hear like sound effects and stuff. Which is still good. That specific anime, I don't even know if it has a game, like an actual game. Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it's a girl who played a game that's like, that she's living in. So I guess. Okay, let's do this. It's not playing the music because I turned it off. But this is gonna show like all the characters. So cool. I'm not actually playing. I'm not gonna show it yet. Ooh. Okay. I know the music is super good though. It's free, so you guys could totally play it, and then you'll be able to hear the music yourself. But I won't just sit here in silence, so I'll just let the super cool Persona music play. The one with the white hair? Yeah, there he is. I saw Neve was first again today. Getting back your crown. That's so amazing. Oh, Lizzie. I've never seen a Lizzie before. I'm gonna see if I could find some new people in here. Kitten corruption arc? Kitten China corruption arc? Oh my gosh. I've never had to say all that, so I think you are new. Anya Nicole? What is up? I don't think I've seen you before either. We already know all of our regulars. Not old, just, you know? You're here, so I know you. Like, all the time, so. Who's that masked gentleman? Oh wait, it's just, that's the guy. This art is so beautiful. I was told that there's like a part in here where if I look down, I'll see something. Supposedly I'm supposed to scream too. I'm scared. I don't know what it is. Okie dokie. That was a beautiful, like, PV. It's beautifully done. I guess just... There we go. Okay. Let's, read the synopsis. So everyone is on the same page. Where is it? There we go. I feel like we all need a memory jogger. Alrighty. Some people have pets. You now have a romance novel, Villainess. Guide your villainess through an animated visual novel with menacing manors, mysteries, women, and murder to see if you can save the villainess. Awesome. Apparently one of them, I think, like, almost kills us too. Because there's like a detective mode. Let me see. Right. No, not that one. Here. Difficulty. I'm in story mode right now. But look, just detective mode. So it's probably like way more difficult. So, but I'm gonna keep it in story mode for right now. I'm not a whiz, so we're gonna keep it like that. Let's see our chapters. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's so much. Oh my goodness. I'm ready though. Like, oh my god, let's do this. We got this, totally. I literally have not started it yet. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm so silly. Ta-da! I made a version of me holding the controller for games. Oh my god. Oh right, there's sounds now. Wait a minute. Oh my god. There's one more coming out too. Not coming out, but like there's gonna be another one soon. I don't have it ready yet. Hello? Do I press it? Oh my god. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, totally. Season of birth? Ah, the spring. I love spring. It's not too hot, not too cold. Ah, you are of spring. Yes, I am. The time when floods best wash away corpses. Alright, that wasn't necessary. That was so negative. Regardless of your unfortunate birth. What? We must move onwards. Okay. So rude. What is that? I don't know. Do you feel that something is lacking? You would like some way to make this more about you? Uh-oh. Very well, your tastes are the highest priority. What is your food of choice? Pudding! No capitals or spaces allowed. Alright. Wait, is this... I'm gonna... Oh my god, this thing... I think it's got more squeaky. Anyways. Food of choice. I will just say ice cream. I cannot capitalize, but... I mean, space. We get the gist, though. Oh my god, I don't want it to like... Oh. So you prefer to be a little cold? And a bit of a drip. No. That's completely unsurprising. Right. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to dull out the sound. What's up, Omacat? It's been a while. Oh my gosh. You have exquisite taste in your mouth. What? Anyway? Huh? It's a lot of dots. Were you expecting more questions? Well, that is more questions. That's technically a question. More focused on your desire. The time has passed, after all. Yours is not the only story. Uh-oh. Glitchy. The only story. Your story. Chapter 1. Wheel of Fortune. Maharaga. That's what I got from that. Oh yeah, you are early. I kind of just started. The little quiz, I guess. The purpose of existence is that one should become conscious. Carl Jung. Oh. Ooh, a quote. Fancy. Nah, there is no music. I'm just kidding. There's music, but I'm not allowed to play it. Ooh. This is nice. Great start so far. Oh, hello. Emperor. What would you wish the world to be shaped by? Collaboration, justice. Huh. Oh, I'm being timed. Justice. You value correcting wrongs? Totally. It is always interesting to see what is fixed by undoing harm and what is broken. Okay. Oh. Where'd he go? No! What's up? You are very pretty. What do you do when faced with a challenging problem? Hermit. Oh, these are like tarot cards. All the rules, create your own path. Yeah! There are more ways to solve a problem if you have no restrictions. Totally. Oh, I love those. I used to have an earring like that. Well, not specifically like that, like the way it's made. The way it looks. Because I actually want an actual piercing at the top like that. If you do not mind what other problems are created along the way. Uh-huh. And then disappears. Dang. Okay, the green one. Oh my goodness, sunshine. I could hear it. Magician. Which is more important to you? Alrighty. To find love through forgiveness. To love yourself and your own strength. Totally. Forgiveness? No. I feel like that's like I don't know. It's sort of like forgiving an ex or something. No. Made a mistake. That's it. Loving and respecting yourself can help you overcome many trials. Are you willing to extend that love and respect to others as well? Question mark. I love the sparkles in their eyes. Oh my gosh. No more people. I'm alone. Well, except for that over there. What is that? There's like 2 dots over there. Oh, hello. Oh, they're back. Oh. What great options. This is going to be so hard. I'm ready, bro. Let's do this. I feel like those questions were important. Uh-oh. We've awoken. This is totally where I should save. Hello? What the heck? They won't let me save. Okay. I guess not now. Maybe when I name myself. Where am I? Who am I? And why am I in a strangely moving carriage? You are royalty. A strangely moving carriage with comfortable seat cushions. Very comfortable seat cushions. I almost feel as though this carriage is resting on elephants. Elephants atop an even bigger turquoise as it slowly swims through space. We have such a way of words. No, I will not be distracted. Why do I not remember anything? Isekai logic. We got hit by a truck. After a while, I know that I sleep soundly. This entire situation is very strange. Uh-oh, airplanes. Hold on, I do remember something. I know that I sleep soundly. Unfortunately, that is not exactly the most useful knowledge to remember. Perhaps I can recall something else if I think deeply. Yes. What else do I remember? My name? I know that I can catch feet fish with my amazing dancing skills. But this fact is not going to be useful to me right now. I have more immediate important things I need to remember. For one, what kind of person was I? Why am I traveling somewhere in a slow-moving carriage on lush, comfortable, yet oddly ominous cushions? And why is my neck so sore? Uh-oh. A vampire theory coming into play. If you reach up to touch it. Where specifically is this cut? Yo. Silly buns. Well, now I have another question. Why is my hand covered in blood when I touch my neck? Is someone trying to kill me right now? Are these incredibly large cushions murder weapons? Are they? Why do I know how to murder someone with a cushion? What? Oh well, I I have to calm down. I'm going to survive and determine what is happening. I have to be serene. You got this. Which is hard to do when my neck is covered in blood. Serene. Calm. Think serene thoughts. At least my head is still attached to my strangely sore neck. Oh my god. Not a guillotine. Oh no! Because apparently I know what it would be like to have my head to not be attached to my neck. Oh really? We've died before. It's not helping my serenity. Serene. Calm. I am serene. I have a head. I have a neck. They are delightfully connected. I have to keep my head. I got you. I'll do my best. I cannot promise, because I do die. I do tend to die a lot. Losing my head would be fatal, figuratively and literally. I am vulnerable, injured, and cannot remember anything remotely useful. I need to find some information that can help me. Even if this carriage is moving very strangely, something has to be making it move. It's a really cool horse. I can hear the horse pulling it, and if horses are pulling it, question mark, someone must be guiding them. Yeah, let's totally go talk to this person, because we can trust everybody to have our best interests at heart. So if I yell out the window, or jump out the window. This is odd, the window does not appear to open. Perhaps if I yell loudly, the driver will hear me. Hello, Mr. Carriage Driver, could you please tell me where we are going? He's not answering me. Well, if the driver is not doing his job properly, I suppose he would choose not to answer me. Oh, the blood is gone, like magic. So I have realized with my extensive memory of about 10 minutes, if you want to get something done, do it yourself. So what should I investigate first? Ooh, questions. Oh, you again. Oh, you don't seem very pleased. So you need a little additional assistance? One might even say help? That is the same? It is a synonym? As always, I live to serve. Nice. I like that. For certain definitions of serve and live. Capturing hearts. A guide. Okie dokie. I guess I should start paying attention. Because I never pay attention to this stuff. The Villainess Survival Guide and Introduction Manual. Nice. It comes with a manual. Oh, what is this? Oh. Give me my instructions. Uh-oh. Congrats, you have found yourself in possession of one villainess. In order to help your villainess succeed, you would need to know the following information. Table of contents. Oh my lord. Night? The moon represents nighttime. It is harder to see in the nighttime. Also, people are more likely to try to murder you. That's always great. On the positive side, at least your terrifying nightmares and heartfelt conversations with potential murderers might be useful. Oh, there's that thing coming into play. One of the love interests can totally kill us. Symbols to guide you to... Okay. The sun represents daytime. Many clues are easier to find if there is light and people are awake to speak with you. Not all clues are helpful. Not all people tell the truth. The narrator will not be responsible for any injury, irritation, emotional complications, or prolonged rashes that result from gathering clues. What? Bro, you can get injured just for talking to somebody? The combination of the sun and the moon represents an unusual time. Okay, I did see that at the corner. I thought it was just supposed to be there. Sometimes one's villainess might encounter a time that is neither night nor day. Strange things might happen when time is no longer in effect. Stranger than taking advice from a talking book, you be the judge. Wait, the book is talking to me? I thought I was just reading. So it's like spooky hour. Got it. Oh my god. Oh, okay, this is basically like a really extensive tutorial. but I definitely need this if it's gonna be like difficult to do. Okie dokie. The heart represents a love choice. Ooh. One cannot buy love, but one can decide whether they wish to gain love or to lose it. Do you want romance for your villainess? Do you want something else? Should you care more about impending murder than manipulating emotions? The red heart represents an affection-raising choice. Is your dream to find love? When a love choice is made and you see red hearts rise into the air, love is being increased. Okay. Red hearts rise. Love is increased. Truly, love is all you need, so long as you do not care about pesky details like staying alive. Oh, so we could possibly fall in love, but it could lead to death anyways. The black heart represents an affection-lowering choice. Do you hate romance? When a love choice is made and you see a dark heart break and fall, love is being decreased. There are few things that are satisfying than revealing the other's misery. Let them eat little cakes. Oh, Marie Antoinette reference. That's so cute. The magnifier represents a deductive choice. Do you like solving mysteries? Whether you do or not, you must to survive. If you make incorrect deduction choices, your villainess will face a terrifying ending, but perhaps there are things you can only learn when all hope is lost. Oh my god, the sacrifices I must make! The purple butterfly represents a correct deduction, and the red butterfly represents a failed one. Makes sense. Do you like being right? When a deduction choice is made, and you see a purple butterfly fly upwards, okay. You made a correct deduction. You can then bask in smug satisfaction until the next murder attempt. Bro, you can't just let happiness be happy. When a deduction choice is made and you see a red butterfly fly downwards, you made a deduction that will lead to failure. However, some failed deductions will have unusual consequences if you do not mind the risk of death. Okie dokie. What the hell? 1101? Should you wish to receive fewer direct clues from me and no longer see hearts or butterflies after your choice, you could choose to act as a detective. Oh, okay, that's what detective mode is. Okay. I'm gonna keep that on because it's very helpful. I'd like to know if I messed up. If you have previously visited, you also have the control to skip through this tale. Oh. Maybe other hints and tricks for you to discover, but only if you can find a way to save the villainess. Okay. Okay, so we did everything. I thought if I clicked the first one it would be... But no, I got it. Alrighty. So we know if we do something wrong, if we do something good. Times of day. We're most likely to die at night, of course. And we can get injured just by, like, investigating stuff. Should you wish to revisit my assistance or read further of the notes of use, you may seek me at any time at the sign of a butterfly. Just a regular one? Solve the mystery. Write to the story. Save the villainess. That was wonderful. All games should have that. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be so helpful for someone as dumb as me. What? Wait, do you believe you already know it all? I wish to learn more about this world? Oh no. What else could you possibly have to tell me? I feel like everything is, you know? But let's do it anyway. What should I investigate first? Oh, there's the butterfly. Hi. Oh. Can I save now? Or is this like still the tutorial of some sort? Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. What? Correct or failed choice? I know. The thing was controlling my mouse. I got scared. Okay. As you have wisely chosen, we will not proceed quite yet. Oh, okay. So it is a tutorial. I got you, I got you. Sometimes what seems familiar might not be as it appears. Your caution will serve you well. After all, I know that you do not yet understand one of your most important commands and duties. No, it is not the back command that I plan to provide instruction on. Stop highlighting it. What? It's right there anyway. Why would you want to learn about the back command? I don't know. All the back command gives you is the power over time and space to go backwards and see what you have already done, or erase your current choices and redo them. Ah. You can also go back by reading the page up in the story or by rolling your mouse wheel backwards. Oh, I know that. I do that all the time. Oh shit. Okay. Literally did it. Very funny. I'll warn you that you will not always be able to return to the past. Some choices are unchangeable. Sorry. Excuse me. So think carefully before you act. Do you know what will always allow you to return to the past and protect you against the consequences of your own actions? It is only the villainess you need to save. Oh! Welcome to the Gallery of Memories. There are many exhibitions you can use to create the memories you wish to save. Of course, you have no idea how art works. Allow me to simplify things. Oh, that's probably why they wouldn't let me do it. These are empty pictures. What do you do with empty pictures? You fill them in. Perhaps that is too many pictures for you. Let us take a look at one empty picture. Alright, this is actually really nice. This is for like people who've literally never ever in their life played a visual novel ever. But I am somewhat of a pro. Oh, I can't do it yet. Okay. Maybe look outside. Looking outside would be helpful. These cushions must hide secrets. My clothing might have pockets. I doubt that. Are my body parts still attached? I mean, do you feel detached? A little bit. Oh my god, what's up, rats? Since I kind of doubt this the most, I'm just gonna pick this. It would definitely not be able to find anything in my pockets. Oh, I would definitely. Are there any? Uh-oh. Went a little low there. I do not have pockets. Because I do not appear to have pockets. At least we checked. Unfortunately, this dress is even more mysterious than the lack of pockets. Why is someone riding in a beautiful carriage wearing something like this? Yeah, it's all tired up too. Must have got into a fight. The biggest mystery is, how did I not become naked when trying to walk in this outfit? Oh my gosh. How are these rags staying on my body? Well, they're not that tattered up. They still look sort of presentable. Still need to solve my immediate problem. Why am I riding in this fancy carriage while wearing this dissolving outfit? This dress looks like something that has survived numerous attempts to destroy it, and then was used to birth several puppies. Ew. Hungry puppies. Dogs will just immediately start eating clothing. My head also hurts. Was it in this dress while it was attacked by hungry puppies? What an odd thing to say. Was it something from one of the books I used to read? So apparently I read. That is probably useful to know. I would assume so. In fact, this dress looks like something a beggar from a book would wear. Damn, we really don't know nothing. But when I look closer, this dress appears to have once been very beautiful. This is not cheaply made. This dress also appears to have been damaged, not just by wear, but by force. The dress and I also have been washed for weeks. Oh, have also not been washed for weeks, based on the overwhelming smell. If I am in this fancy carriage, why could I not change out of this ragged dress? What happened to me? I could not change because I was a prisoner. I could not change because I was poor. The butterfly is gonna signify the thing. I want to do prisoner because I doubt I was poor. Look at what I'm wearing. Purple. That was good, right? Based on the original quality of the dress, this was not made for someone who was poor. Right, if it was red, it would be bad. Got you. I'm super smart. This is a dress made for a wealthy woman. Why is it in such terrible condition? Is a red-haired guy? Oh, wait a minute. We don't know that yet. At least I don't know. So I can't exactly answer your question, Sunshine. Was I kept in a place where I could not clean myself or change into something else? A place like a prison? I certainly feel tired and hurt enough to have been imprisoned. Hopefully I'm not being moved from one prison to another. Even more importantly, I hope that wherever this carriage is going, they will allow me to wash myself and my dress. I wouldn't want to put back on a tattered dress. I think I'm good. Although I'm not sure either of us will survive water at this point. Yeah. So what should I investigate? Next. We know about the body parts though. Let's look outside the window. Since it can't open, but we can look through it. Alrighty. Surely I can learn something useful from where we are traveling. So let us see what the curtains are hiding. Open sesame. Uh-oh. Oh. Opening the curtain and staring out the side of the window was not my most useful idea. There are many trees, but even with those strange flickering lights, it is too foggy and dark to see much of anything else. They're fireflies. Including the front of the carriage. Someone must be driving me. But there is something very strange about the way we are moving. The carriage is moving so slowly that I cannot feel the ground moving beneath us. Almost feels as if we are going back and forth in the same place. Oh my god. Please don't be right. The driver has also never spoken to me, even when I yelled to get his attention. Should I be concerned? I'm concerned that I did not hire this driver. Why care? Let workers do their jobs in peace. I mean, I guess. We don't have any recollection of it, so might as well. Let's go, purple again. As beautiful as the carriage is, it obviously belongs to someone with a lot of money. I do not seem like the kind of person who would own this carriage. You don't? The driver is not treating me as if I am paying his wages. Servants listen to the person who is paying them. Right. If the driver is not listening to me... Uh-oh. He might not have my best interest in mind. Next, let's just do the head, just to see. Cushion should definitely be last anyway. When I investigate my body, my feet hurt enough for me to wonder whether or not they are still attached. The good news is that my feet are still attached to the rest of my body. The bad news is that there's definitely a reason for my feet to be hurting. We ran. Somewhere. Look at those dogs. Oh, we were shackled! We were in a prison! I hate disrespecting the ominous cushions, but this is the only place with enough light to see my feet. Unfortunately, not only are my feet filthy, there's a strange and consistent bruising around my ankles. We didn't have anything around our hands though, because I'm not seeing any bruises on our wrists. The bruises hurt and seem to be recent based on the colors. Bro. We saw a vision of a guillotine, too? This is awful. We're so gonna die. How did I get a ring of bruises around my ankles? Shackles. It's the only way. Never put your feet inside a bear trap. Well, I feel like that'd be way worse. Something was attached to my feet. Yes. I'm a genius. We're only gonna see purple butterflies. I'm telling you. Do I have a TikTok? Oh my goodness. Cuban baby? I don't think I've ever seen you before. But yeah. It's in my, my link tree that I made. It's so amazing. It's not beautiful, but, you know. It's enough. Those are the only, anything in my link tree is the only thing that I have. So. No matter how hard I grip my ankles, I could not possibly create this kind of damage. This looks like something was attached to my ankles. Something that was heavy and hard enough to badly bruise them. Look at them dogs, though. They are barking. Maybe the guy that's pulling the carriage is either death itself, or it could be the guy that was in the PV who had a horse in the background. Because, you know, the carriage is being pulled by a horse. I am just connecting dots of some sort. Was I shackled? Probably. What happened to me? More importantly, how did someone with heavy shackles on their ankles manage to get out of those shackles? With someone's help. To then put you in a nice, beautiful carriage, to then take you to a beautifully crafted guillotine to get your head chopped off. So what would be the one job I could have that would allow me to be in and out of shackles regularly? If I'm a failed magician, I'm going to be very angry. Look at you. What should I investigate? Have I really looked at my hands? I didn't even know that was an option. Totally. Because I want to do the cushions last. I know I was injured earlier and had blood on both my right hand and my neck. That's disappeared, by the way. Perhaps I can learn more by looking closely at my hands. My head also feels like it was split in two, and I want to know why. A good place to start would be for me to find the source of the blood that was on my hands when I touched my head and neck. So let me see if my right hand has any clues for me. Alright. Nice hand. This does not make any sense. There was blood on my hand. I know there was. There was, yes! I thought... You healed. You're a healer. I just need to touch my neck again. There's nothing there. Girly pop. Yep. This is bizarre. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Not only is the blood without a source, there no longer seems to be any blood at all. I cannot feel any injuries. I cannot even detect any bandages or stitches to stop the bleeding I felt. I was saying, like, we should check where the blood is coming from, the source. Even the blood that was there earlier is gone now. My hand and neck are completely clean. We're Gucci then. I mean, in that aspect, we don't want to bleed to death. Even if I could heal in minutes, the blood on top of the wound should still be there. I do not understand what is happening, but I do have another hand. Perhaps that hand will not betray me. It's scratched. I'll give it that. So what does my left hand have to offer? Well, this hand has no blood on it, imaginary or otherwise. I have neither calluses nor scarring. I also have never dug dirt with these nails. These are not the hands of someone who spent a lot of time using them for anything other than gesturing. I feel as if whoever I am liked... What? Whoever I am liked crooking fingers as people? What does it mean to crook a finger as someone? The finger crooking muscle is well developed. Uh-oh. But when is there a faded circle around the bottom of my fourth finger? Oh, why? A circle? Is it like a marking? I hurt my hand and the scar faded. I recently removed a long worn ring. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought it was like, what are those things called? Ugh, again, purple. I'm a genius. I'm too good. Why would I have a ring mark on the fourth finger of my left hand unless... Was I engaged? Married? Unless this is the plot of a very naughty book. I'm sure that a lover would not have me tossed half naked and injured into a carriage by myself. At the very least, one would think I would still have a ring or some sign of their support. I'm deeply afraid that my taste in lovers was very much like the state of my body right now. Stop it. They both stink. Next is the last thing. Our beautiful cushions. We should check inside them, see if there's money. Cushions cannot be this beautiful and this terrifying without having secrets hidden in them. Oh shit. Getting deep in them. Oh my god. I will find everything you are hiding from me, even if I have to rip you apart by hand. Cotton? You're gonna find lots of cotton. Or something. What the hell? Ominous cushion, determination. Oh, is it like our health? Attack. Attack the cushion. Yo. Did I win? The cushions are unmoved. No, I didn't win. What was I? I wasn't gonna pick weight. That's stupid. What is, like, just wait, I guess? No way, it just starts sparkling. Did I press it? Uh-oh. I didn't read it. I was trying to press it. Bro, this cushion is not... Wait, what? Attack, weight, human hand. Ominous cushion. We could click all the other stuff. What's this? Oh, I can't even. What if I just keep attacking it? There's some crazy punches we're giving this cushion. The cushion looms ominously. It's a cushion! Stop it. They cannot be, like, that strong. There's nothing. My determination. Please. I'm not gonna keep waiting. Just so it could sparkle. Keep attacking that shit till where our determination runs out. The cushions are too ominous. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Oh, is this the tutorial? Defeated by cushions? I'm done. No way. These cushions are both beautiful and made of material much stronger than me. Oh my god. That's a damn cushion. Well, excuse me. I have been defeated by cushions. Perhaps there is something I can learn from this experience. Yeah, that we're fucking weak. Look at us. Like a porcelain doll. These cushions must be wildly expensive. Like this carriage. Its ornaments contain enough gold to fund a small nation. Nation? Jesus! That's a lot of people! Whoever I am, I know when something is expensive. Even though, based on my condition, I am not an expensive person. What? Therefore, this is not my beautiful carriage. This is not my beautiful ride. At this point, just open the door and fall out of the thing. This carriage belongs to a wealthy owner. Someone I do not remember taking me to a place I do not know. Yet why would this owner of this expensive carriage want to provide comfort to me? Oh my gosh. Butterfly again. The cushions are a trap. I'm being taken from where I was harmed. I mean, yeah. Purple again, bro. What's up, Zara? Oh. Let me check something. Yo. I know Rats is in here. Be nutty. A Cuban baby. If you have Discord, you could totally share your art. We have like a little section in there where you could share your art. It could be literally anything. Well, not anything. There are limits, of course. Obviously has to be safe for work, of course. Yes. But yeah. That, or, you know, if you don't have a Discord, you can always tag me in TikTok, I guess, since, you know, now you know I have it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I apologize for that. I'm trying to freaking find something. Oh. Yeah, what else? I think you could go, I guess Twitter. If you really, like, if that's really your only option to share the art. Because I do share, I show art from the Discord and stuff during art streams. So yeah. I was injured, ragged, and about one gust of wind from being blown away into the sky before getting on this carriage. I was not well enough to sneak in this carriage, and I could not have gotten in here by accident. Another reason that I could not have sneaked into this carriage is that even though the driver does not seem to care about me, he must know I am here. I even called out to him. I mean, I feel like being more annoying, like, you should totally bother him to the point where he has to, like, yell at you in some way. Like, just calling out to him once, that's nothing. Be annoying. If you're ever captured, if I was ever captured, I'd be the most annoying thing ever. So that they either let me go or just end my suffering. Totally. That means that someone was literally placed me in this carriage and on these cushions. I feel like the cushions are really important. They might be the actual villain. This means that someone removed me from the place where I had been harmed to put me on these terrifyingly comfortable cushions, even though I look and feel as ragged as my dress. What's up, Mr. Violence? Welcome back to a stream. The person who brought me here, my patron, did not treat my injuries or provide me with new clothes or a bath, but perhaps they thought the cushions would cure me. Uh-oh. I thought the cushions were evil. Would anyone notice if I took the cushions with me when I left? They're the only support I have right now. So what should I investigate? That's everything. I pressed everything, right? Oh, the door, yes! Let's go! I knew the door would come in handy. I have realized. No more choices for you. I have learned my lesson. Left to your own devices, you will choose to fight cushions. Oh. I must find a way to convince you to make better choices. Stop it. Do you understand what this is? A locked option? No, not the concept of knowing what you are doing. Do you understand what this is? This is a lock. What does a lock do? I can't believe this narrator is talking to me like I'm a baby. Yes, it locks. In this case, one of your options is locked. Because of your previous terrible choices, the path that would proceed to a better future is closed to you. What? Did you make clever choices, or rather, if the villainess makes clever choices, a better path will be unlocked and available. You're joking. Wait. Do not be too eager to ignore the path that will end in failure. In a world of many possibilities, there are some things you can only learn when all hope is lost. Will you lock yourself to the story you most want to hear? Or can you open yourself to the truth? Was I supposed to just sit there and wait for the cushion to, like, implode? Or something? I have realized. I feel like that's supposed to happen. Oh! I do have it then. I am in serious danger. While I might not remember my name, I certainly remember power. Unfortunately, I also know that I currently have none. I was injured and imprisoned, lost a long-term engagement or marriage, and am currently traveling to an unknown location surrounded by ominously comfortable cushions. We gotta let go of this cushion thing. However, this is not how I always lived. I was obviously once wealthy. Look at the dress we're wearing was embroidered. So, yeah. I would assume so. My clothes are only still attached to my body because they were made of fine, expensive material. How else could they survive both prison and hungry puppies? Now that's not confirmed. That was not confirmed. On the literal other hand, my poor fingers have obviously never faced a choice more serious than which servant to crook my pointer finger at before I would end up here. So how did I go from luxury to misery to this beautiful carriage? After using my investigative genius, I can safely say it's because I used to be someone with wealth and spectacular taste in lace. Great deduction. Yet I was somehow imprisoned by powerful enemies, possibly because they were offended by my sense of style. Maybe. However, someone with even more power and a greater respect for lacework rescued me out of a prison and placed me in their expensive carriage. This is information I can use to survive. Oh, use to survive. Oopsies. Or at least I can use this information if I was not trapped on a carriage ride to nowhere, with a driver who refuses to speak to me. I just need a moment to think. Thinking. Oh my god. The shock. The art style change is crazy. Butterfly. Tell me you see it though. Can I press it? What the heck? Where'd it go? I could have sworn I saw a light in the window. Am I imagining things? Bro. In the window? I thought it was in the carriage. For a moment I felt more real. And less like a creature lost in a strange dream. More importantly, was that light someone coming to meet me? Oh, meet the carriage? That gives me an idea. I know that the patron who pulled me out of prison had the power to rescue me and put me in this gold-lined carriage. This means my patron must have both money and political power. If only I could borrow some of my patron's power. A power that people obviously respect. Uh-oh. Please don't fall apart. Oh, we stopped? No, I'm scared. I just want to keep moving. Is the carriage stopping? I have a bad feeling about what the driver is planning to do by stopping in the middle of nowhere, with no destination in sight. I have no way to protect myself with my dissolving dress and movable yet ominous cushions. Oh my god. So I will have to find some other kind of power. Persuasion. Let's do this. With apologies to the revolution, I am going to have to use the most ancient path to power. Name dropping the most powerful person I know. Who would that be? You know someone? Thank goodness you are here, Mr. Driver. I'm glad you came to speak to me about speeding up the pace of our journey. After all... Ugh! Sorry. What the fuck is coming out of that door? After all, when I look out the window, I can see the light of my patron ahead. My patron is obviously impatient with how slowly we are traveling. At this rate, my patron will be here before you even reach the front of the carriage again. And that would be unfortunate for you. After all, while I support the rights of workers to have needed rest, not all powerful people are so understanding. If my patron is already coming out to meet us, they might be concerned at the delay. Girly Pop, you are wearing the most tattered dress. This is terrible convincing. Still, no matter what consequences you face for your bravery, I will support you. I will still be there for the revolution, comrade. Power to the workers who make the country and this carriage run. Oh my god. Do you even actually see the person outside? Oh. Did they just shut the door? Did it work? I don't think so. I'm terrified. Like, what the heck? Oh, it's confirmed nighttime now. I knew name dropping the owner of the carriage was the way to survive. No way that worked. The rights of the working class are very important, but sometimes you need to have the power to purchase large carriages to make things happen. Finally, I'm getting somewhere. Perhaps this time I shall remain conscious. I don't fall asleep. The purpose of existence is that one should become conscious. Oh. No way we fell asleep again. Chapter 2. The Tower. That's also a tarot card. There is no coming to consciousness without gain. This person is very wise. Romance. Come back. The other one, love. I think that's the same. Or, oh my god. Betrayal! What the? What's it say? This, bro. She was spinning around like crazy. I can't. Alright. Doing it on purpose. Oh, we're remembering. We're probably bad. Like, so bad. There are so many stories that can take you on journeys to your dreams and nightmares. You imagine yourself the heroine in every one of them. Oh yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember your sanctuary from a cruel and unforgiving world? Do you remember the hours spent reading until your eyes were so dry you could no longer weep? Oh shit. So many charming stories featuring swooning sweethearts who could overcome all obstacles to their love. Uh-oh. You have spent countless hours with perfect princes, icy northern dukes, and charming childhood friends. Charming childhood friends. But it is easy enough to leave a story hanging. Could you do the same with your own life? Can you walk away when you are trapped in the story? Oh my god. Stop. Let that not be your fate. You may not have realized, but you were trapped in a tale you once knew. With the power to write your own story, what would you want for yourself? Power? Love? Or something else entirely? Give me that power. We'll think about other stuff later. You are alone and do not know who or what you can trust. Do you seek to keep that isolation, or will you take the risk to reach out? Above all else, a single wrong choice, a moment of inappropriate hesitation, and you will not live to leave this cursed story. Up. Yup. Death. If you would protest that sweet stories should not have such danger, remember that not everyone in such tales can be loved by the creators. Oh my gosh. In the magic of storytelling, for the heroine to succeed, there must be something to succeed against. You guys don't have to You guys don't have to ask a question. You could just ask. It's fine. If there is a heroine, there must also be a villain, or a villainess. However, the devil is in the details. All hope is not lost. Perhaps you can shine a light on what is wrong with this world. Dress or skirt? Honestly, they're kind of, to me, they're sort of similar. So I like both. So, dress is just a shirt and a skirt combined. So, what is the balance between your sins and your glory? Trust your judgment or be weighed as undeserving. Shall I remember the tale you have forgotten? Shall it end as it began? The story awaits. I can't really pick one, dress or skirt. I think I'm okay with both. But not like a short skirt, like long skirts. I like those. Once upon a time, there was a lovely heroine who wanted to be loved. That's the heart, right? Okay. Her golden locks and deep blue eyes showed that she was worthy of the kind of devotion that can only be found in dreams. Sounds like Goldilocks. Though she was but a commoner in a land of noble magicians, her power and beauty made her a flower rising out of the filth of her birth. It's obviously not our character. She has black hair. Oh no, I did draw this little avatar by myself. I don't I don't have money right now to commission, but I would like to in the future. It would be super cool. All those who knew this heroine told her how special she was, and that she was destined to find love with one as special as herself. Yet her beloved was engaged to a wicked noblewoman. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's totally us, bro. Could the heroine capture her beloved's heart and win their happily ever after? Apparently they did, because we don't have our ring anymore. First, the heroine had to overcome the most terrifying of opponents, her beloved's fiance. The Villainess. She's probably the one who told us to... who got us in that stupid carriage. With indestructible cushions. Does it feel as if you are getting nowhere? There are many stories, many truths in this world. This is the one you need to know now. Lady Jane Neville? Who would have thought? Rumors? Whispers? She deserves it for harassing that poor commoner. Excuse me? She was trying to take my husband. She deserves it for conspiring against the kingdom. What? Alright. Can't believe I'm being... She deserves it pretending she was anything special. Excuse me. Your whispers and murmurs mean nothing. Was he not her fiance? The one the commoner is involved with? What the hell did I do? Well, he made the obvious choice when you considered Lady Jane's defect. What? This is so exciting. Let us see Lady Jane Hey! This is the other chick? What does that sound? Oh, is it court? Court. Order! I will have order in this court. You will. Bro. I'm gonna start playing Phoenix Wright. I'm proceeding over this trial that I will have order. Alright, it's silent. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Our full dress. Lady Jane Neville, you stand accused of harassing a promising and productive citizen of the great kingdom of Carcosa. What? Do you believe yourself to be above the law? Do you understand the seriousness of your situation? You have no defenders. I thought I was, like, entitled to a lawyer. What the hell? Bro. Where's Phoenix? There are no supporters to speak for you. And your own fiance has what? If I might interrupt, man. Not until the verdict is pronounced. This is an impartial court. Lady Jane must be sentenced to I insist, says the man. As the fiancé of Lady Jane Neville, I invoke my legal right to speak of her fate. Is this man serious? Proceed. Fiancé. Does the court truly wish to make such a quick decision on her fate? Oh my god. To truly reflect on and understand her actions, she must be removed from the situation. A call for exile. Okay. I think I'd rather die. The fuck? Who is this guy? He sucks. I'm glad we're not engaged anymore. My gosh. Yo! Alright, guy. We get it. By his right and the laws of Carcosa, the fiancé of Lady Jane Neville has determined her sentence. You're the judge. He's just some guy. I can't believe you just let some commoner. Just... Bro, get out of here. Lady Jane Neville is hereby condemned to exile. So all this time, you were the one who planned this. My fiancé. Dun dun. My beloved? No thank you. I don't want him. Someone else can have him. What's her name? Goldilocks? Have fun. My betrayer. All because she was blonde. Oh my gosh. It's because she was blonde and had blue eyes and was pretty. I bet we were just trying to save our marriage in a way. Exile for one without support is the same as no. It was like raggedy last time. It's okay. We just got kicked out of the country. Ooh. How attached are you to your head, my lady? Very attached. I could have swore exile did not mean death. I ended up falling asleep anyway. Hello? Oh my gosh. What in the name of ominous cushions was that? You need to drop the cushions, like, quickly. I think I just barely survived a potential murder attempt from my silent carriage driver. Well, it's super foggy outside. Jane? Question mark? Was that murder attempt connected to my dream? My dream that I became a villainess in a terrible romance novel that I do not remember reading? That would explain why I am a ragged covered amnesiac who has a strong understanding of guillotines. Maybe we did die. And we're getting a cool do-over by a magical man. Obviously, a brilliant woman like me would normally play the role of a heroine. Of the heroine. But someone must have decided that the villainess could use my investigative genius. This all means that I'm currently trapped in the body of Lady Jane Neville. A woman whose name has evil written right into it. Oh, Neville? Evil? Huh? Oh, whoopsies. If I want to survive, I must use my investigative genius to determine who wants to get rid of Lady Jane. Maybe... I don't know. The chick who took our husband? She doesn't want him to come back. Us. Is everybody an answer? However, if that dream is true, then Lady Jane was mostly loathed by the heroine and the Lady Jane's fiance for being in the way of their romance. That's so crazy because they were married first. Like, they were like to be wed. I call for exile. How would you call upon my balls? Based on that dream, Lady Jane's fiance obviously wanted her to die miserably in exile, only to have his plans fulfilled by a patron who broke Lady Jane out of prison. That's nice. I wonder who this guy is. It does not take an investigative genius to see that Lady Jane's fiance will want her dead if she has somehow escaped exile. How do you escape exile? Don't they just kick you out of, like, the country? Who are these people? How could a high-ranking noblewoman like Jane Neville be imprisoned for bullying in the first place? Who cares? The important thing is that I find a way to survive this bad romance. Lady Gaga? Preferably by smothering all these people with cushions. Oh my gosh, once I remember who they are. That's gonna take a lot of cushions. Probably mad people. Serene. I am serene. I am much smarter and better looking than any terrible writer of adulterous romances. I am now Lady Jane Neville, and I will stop any murderous fiancé with both subtlety and my knowledge of bad romance novels. I just need to get out of this carriage first. We stopped again? Can we see the person this time? We did not get to see them last time. It was just like dark speckles. I do not mean that I wanted to leave that quickly. Nah, we're good. We've been in this carriage long enough. I'm ready to get out. Getting claustrophobic in here. Frankly, I would be more eager to stop if I could actually tell where we're stopping. Well, it's nighttime, so we know that. I assume this is not another workers' revolt. Surely the driver cannot behave that suspiciously a second time. Alrighty. Am I meant to leave here? Oh well, we're not questioning our name anymore. I have so enjoyed our conversations, Mr. Driver. I will miss them wherever it is I'm going. I cannot stay in the carriage forever. Let us hope the night holds something of use. It is time. I'm ready to meet anybody. I'll even meet the horse. Shake hooves. Outside. We're outside, everybody. Getting some fresh air. Because we cannot open windows. Uh-oh. What? They just abandoned us in the woods? Bro. Somehow the view is even less appealing than it was when I saw it through the window. Ooh, I can save now. Oh my god, I lied. Never mind, because it says I can. Oh, okay. I did it. Yay. Another door opened? Wait. Are you planning to leave me here? Wherever here is. What am I meant to do now? Hope for enlightenment? Fine then. Let there be light. And it just happens? Because we're that powerful? Because if we were... What the hell? Is the house just forming behind us? This is outrageous. Crow! Come here, bird. Uh-oh. Don't leave. Well, that was not at all ominous. This place is not at all suspicious or murderous. What next? Will the dead now call for me? Nah, this is our house. Come closer. Hey, yo. The house is talking to us. Can the bush move? Oh, it's gone. Please do not jump scare me. Really not in the mood. I've never played Diabolical Lovers, but I did watch. Oh my gosh! Our servant jump scared us. We met someone. Anyways, I never played Diabolical Lovers, but I did watch the anime. Ooh. Shiny. Oh my gosh. Hello. That is much better. I've been waiting for you, Lady Jane Neville. Have you? I'm honored. Really, I am. Welcome to the house. So that confirms that the dream was real. I am trapped in the body of a villainess with amazing hair and poor-tasted men. We're about to change that shit right now. It is reassuring to know that someone in this story is both polite and willing to not instantly murder me. Yet, if I'm currently the story's villainess, how much can I truly trust this person? They just welcomed us to a house. Like, I don't know. I trust them as of right now. I have 1,000 questions to go along with my new name, but I cannot afford to ask any questions unless I am very careful. I must be clever, calm, and in control. I must find the perfect way to respond to this servant's welcome. This is a lovely house. Do people often survive the night here? Yes, for certain definitions of survive. This is very comforting. If by comforting I mean afraid, this is yet another person out to murder me for Lady Jane's past villainy. Maybe I should see if I can subtly learn their identity. I assume we will be spending some time together. What should I call you that will not make you want to murder me? I am they who serves. That's not a name. I assume you do not want me to call for they who serves when I am trying to survive the night here. If you are unable to translate serve into my name, servant will serve both of us. Maybe clever is an impossible goal for me right now. So instead, I should say something that sounds like an airplane. Them just like, they feel like they're right above me, like inches above. So instead, I should say something that sounds like I am a perfectly normal non-villainess who knows how not to be suspicious. If this person is dressed as a servant, and I'm supposed to be a noble lady, I should say, uh-oh. Time is too important to waste. Am I allowed to rest? Let's ask. Am I allowed to rest? This has been a difficult night. May I have a bed, a hot meal, and an entirely new life? Not necessarily in that order. I'm currently unable to grant permissions for soul transfers, but I am disappointed in your lack of ambition. If you must plead for permission, why not request a new world as well as a new life? Can I request a new world then? One without so much exile and adultery? You can request whatever you wish. So will I get a new world if I ask for it? No. Are you paid to be mysterious? Not at all. I freely provide that service. Okay. What the heck? I'm unsure. Wait. I'm unsure if you were just being mysterious or if you were trying to delay before we enter the manor. Time is a terrible thing to waste. Shall we proceed? Okay. Starting to think I should have chose the other option. Let us see this charming house. I hope that it and you will meet all my needs. There is both what you need and what you believe you need. The house and I will provide one of these things. One? Welcome, Lady Jane. May I find what you seek? Oh, may you find what you seek. After you. Honestly, this whole house popping up like the way it did reminds me of Black Butler like a lot. Because that's exactly what oh wait, no, sorry. It's a spoiler. Never mind. Never mind. But it's very similar in that way. For anyone who does know. I don't want to give it away, but yes. Yes, goal achieved. God, scared me. This place looks so dusty though. Candles just light themselves and everything. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Oh my gosh, Elias. Yes. Ghost house, ghost manor. Totally. I don't know, something's happening. Indubitably. The silence is killing me, though. I'm dying. What the heck? Oh my god. You just pop up whenever, huh? You startled me. People come and go so quickly around here. How? Uh-oh. Whoa! Let's go! I didn't know I could do this. Alright, let me stop. People come and go as they must. Whether it is fast or slow, it is a matter of perspective. Stop right there. Excuse me, I wasn't doing anything. Have you noticed yet that your perspective is not the same? Oh. Of course you have not. Let me try to simplify things. This is Jane. Yes. If you move, Jane will move too. See Jane move? Yeah. But Servant is also moving. There will be moments where the perspective changes and you will be able to see things more clearly. Should you look around, you will be able to discover things that might have been hidden or not. Can I? Let me see. We look pretty regular. If there are voices blocking what you can see, you can hide from them. Oh, from view while you explore. Pay attention, find what is hidden, but above all else... Uh-oh. Save the villainess. What can I like? I can like press stuff? Let me see. Nah. I mean, well, this here is glowing. How do I like get it to stop though? I guess I'll keep it right here or right there. You've been going, come and go as they must, whether it's fast or slow. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Yes, speed is obviously something that can only be measured by feelings. Much like time. Obviously, I will not be speeding to my bedroom to rest if I cannot stop going around in circles. Both literally and figuratively. So what can I say to move things forward? So, this is the house. The house? As you see, my lady, there are no other houses here. Therefore, this is the house. That's so nice. Certainly, everything about the situation is perfectly logical. However, can you tell me something useful? Why is the house alone? Alone? I'm gonna do that one. Can you tell me something useful? I am tired, dizzy, and scared that I will be strangled by pillows. I just want one helpful piece of information so I can sleep in peace. Like all else, use is a matter of perspective. Those who are wise can find use in anything. Fools find use in nothing. I'm not sure, milady. I have anything of use for you. I have no idea what I know or do not know at this point. I need to find some information that will help me stay safe while living as Lady Jane Neville. I also need to find a way to earn the servants' trust so that they will support me against any murderous former fiancé. Maybe subtle flattery might help convince them to support me. This is a very lovely house that obviously does not always kill people under mysterious circumstances. Yes, I have said as much. I wish more people would appreciate the beauty of hardwood. Can I click this? Oh, whoops. I keep trying to press the thing. So I did not read. It just advanced forward. You could just look at the history. I appreciate hardwood. I can definitely look around and see how wonderful this house is. Okay. For instance, this is a perfectly normal ceiling. There is nothing strange about having wall paneling, wainscoting on it. Normal manors often have heavy wooden panels on their ceilings that might unexpectedly fall down at a moment's notice. That is correct, though I would suggest you be careful where you stand. Why? Is that the secret of the house? Does it destroy people by dropping unexpected wainscoting from the ceiling? That is mostly a matter of timing, and time is always relative. For all that servant speaks of time being relative, I feel that it is running out for me. So what can I do to extend the clock and learn what I need to in order to protect myself? Perhaps I will learn more if I subtly show servant I am trustworthy. Speaking of timing, you can tell me anything at any time. I am very trustworthy. What a way to get them to believe you. Oh, how wonderful that you are very trustworthy. In which case, the secret of the house, yes, is that we barely have the wainscoting under control. What? It is very difficult to tend to places beyond my reach. I am both ashamed and impressed that you noticed my inability to serve. Oh my gosh, this is beyond my ability to respond to. Wait, ignoring their obsession with wainscoting, servants said we. This is my chance to discover something useful. That is not the only thing I have noticed. By we, do you mean you and me? Are there others in this house? Let's ask. No! Wait. Was that good? It went up and it was red. I need the butterfly. Butterfly. Help me. I forgot. The red heart represents affection. Okay. I got affection. I mean, okay. Yeah, there we go. Other than you, myself, and the wainscoting? Very clever, my lady. The inhabitants of this house vary, but they will become clearer as you decide. So there are other people in this house. I knew that light in the carriage window meant that someone was there. So does that mean my patron is here? Or is it someone else entirely? Is my former fiancé lurking in the wainscoting while preparing to murder me? Either way, I had better make sure servant is on my side and not tempted by my fiancé lurking in the wainscoting. Well, no one else here could possibly be as remarkable as you. Oh, my lady, in several hundred years your bones will grow flowers as lovely as your long decaying flesh. What? No! On second thought, I hope I meet some of the other inhabitants soon. I hope that my honesty does not confuse you. I'm not sure I ever stopped being confused. However, I do appreciate you answering my questions. Unfortunately, all the servants' answers raise even more questions. I have just realized that I had no memory of this person when I arrived at this house. I just knew that they were a servant and treated them accordingly. When they called me a lady, it felt natural to give them orders. Yet who was servant in this original novel? Was servant someone important to the tale? Or just one of the unnamed background characters? Surely, if I was Lady Jane and could remember her past, Lady Jane could be forgiven for not remembering the name of a single servant, no matter how familiar they are with me. Unless they were her childhood nanny, her very young-looking childhood nanny. So, on a completely unrelated note, how do you feel about babies? They eat almost as voraciously as rats at a corpse. What a comparison. I no longer want to know if servant was Lady Jane's childhood nanny. I appreciate your colorful descriptions. Do you know what else I would appreciate? The secret to controlling ominous cushions? No way. No. Well, yes. Actually, but I would like to first get some sleep. Surely there must be some place in this house that is not covered in wainscoting. Well, surely there must be some place in this house that has a bed tucked in between the wainscoting. In that case, there is a room that might be of use to you. At this point, if it is full of neither wainscoting nor ominous cushions, I want you to lead me to it. I live to serve. Shall we indulge your tastes now, my lady? It's glowing. I want to touch it so bad. I'm definitely ready for something to taste. As in food? You're hungry? Don't. My nail just chipped. Goddamn. This is my room? It's so empty! What the heck? There's none in here! Uh-oh? Thought that was a mirror. Nearly there, my lady. For some definition of nearly and there. Who's that? In the thing? Is it a picture? It feels as if there should be many more rooms on the side of the manor, yet there is only one door. This does not match the windows I saw from the outside. Even the lights I saw from the outside did not match the lights inside. Then, once I came inside, those candles slowly lit up by themselves. It's a magic manor. Case closed. However, at this point, I'll be grateful if there is not a giant pit I must cross to reach a bed. Is this the bedroom where I will be staying? Of course, unless you prefer a hallway. Oh, the hallway. Who is that in the back? Pardon me? Well, it is a beautiful hallway. You are welcome to stay in it as long as you like. Your sarcasm? Get out of here. Oh, it's all staticky in the back. The buttons are glowing. Am I bugging? Can I can't. No. There's no way. As long as you do not mind what comes out of the wallpaper when you close your eyes. Oh wow. Serene. I am serene. Serenity. I wonder what that feels like. You are not real. Oh, me too. Now that we have something in common, I should ask Servant a question to better understand what is happening in this house. After all, I'm supposed to be trapped in a bad romance, not in a horror novel. Yet it is clearly that there is something very odd about this manor, or perhaps about Servant. Yeah, definitely. To help me become serene, I have something I need to know. Why is this house so unusual? Do you usually see things that are not there? I'll try to see if there's something that I'm supposed to be missing. Merlina? Who is that woman? Let's ask. Do you usually see things that are not there? I can only see what can be seen. So everything you have mentioned is visible. Question mark. I can only speak to my own view of the world. You claim to see things coming out of wallpaper, as well as rebellious wainscoting and murderous pillows. Perhaps you could tell me what you do not see. I cannot see your investigative ability. Oh my god. I'm not sure whether or not I was just insulted. However, the only thing worse than being insulted is having to ask whether or not you were insulted, so... As I definitively understood your clever words, I am now ready to sleep and think about how clever you are. You were. What a coincidence. I'm ready to stay awake and think about the same thing. You guys are so weird. Well, I am ready to take my chances with whatever is beyond that door. I'm ready. Then while the evening is spread out against the sky, let us go. Do I have to click the door? Oh! I didn't click it. It just opened. After you, milady. Totally. Oh, this is a nice room. I accept. It's just like a living room. My gosh. Why we didn't question the painting is insane, though. It was all staticky and everything. I feel like it would have been appropriate to ask. So the bed is placed against the wainscoting. Were the builders unable to stop creating wainscoting long enough to make a space for someone to rest? Rest is temporary. Wainscoting is eternal. This seems like a design decision that will cause problems when wainscoting starts falling on people just trying to sleep. As I said, rest is temporary until it becomes eternal. Huh. Well, temporary or not, I need some rest, although I would like to bathe first. While my thick coat of dirt and bruises might match the decorating here, I do not want to sleep in this charming outfit. What was that? That was your stomach? Oh my goodness. It appears I have another concern as well. Based on the noise of my stomach, I need some way to fill my hunger. The bath has been prepared and food is available to consume while you wash. Still, to consume. Still, while the bath is available, I will not be joining you. In the bath? I thought so. What? I cannot provide for all your appetites and needs. Excuse me, I wasn't expecting that. Excuse me? You are exhausted still. You need to clean your body and thoughts on your own. What the heck? Good evening, milady. May I wake you from your dreams? What? I'm now afraid if I blink the room will disappear as servant did. They are not human. At all. I must find the bath before this happens. They said to consume. Like, who says that? Someone that isn't human. The room looks as if a depressed brothel mated with an army of wood paneling. Okay. Where could a bath possibly be hidden in this place? That makes both more and less sense than I expected. How did they even fit the bath in? You know what? Never mind. I'm just grateful to be able to clean myself. Which I was going to do by myself either way. I don't know why they suggested that. At least the water is pleasant and does not seem to be ominous. Even if I can no longer see the blood I am sure was on my hand and neck, at least I am able to become clean. That is not the sound a stomach should be making. You need food. If only I could do as well for my stomach. It's okay, once we're done in this beautiful bath, we'll go consume some food. Where did that food come from, and why is it being held by a piece of wainscoting? What even is that? I'm too hungry to care. I'll be very upset if I am murdered by a frighteningly shiny apple. And a wine glass full of apple juice. But at least my stomach will stop making terrifying noises. Delicious. At least that was food and not wainscoting in disguise. So we ate just an apple? It's better than nothing. So what do I do now? Am I meant to wear these rags to bed? Am I meant to sleep undressed? I guarantee there's a cool new outfit outside on your bed. That is definitely a nightgown. I'm going to assume it was hiding in the bottom of the wine glass. Although I'm tired enough to have imagined the wainscoting dropping it in front of me. I am not too tired to realize this nightgown fits me perfectly. This is concerning. Why is there someone who knows so much about me when I know nothing about them? I still do not care. Those pillows look so comfortable that they can strangle me and I will die smiling. It is time to sleep. What a day this has been. My goodness. We attacked some cushions and failed. We're pulled along by nobody. I'm guaranteeing it was no one like directing that carriage. I hope my new dreams are kinder and less strange than the rest of my day. We're all good. Get comfortable. Get snuggly. Oh. Dream sequence. Please. Hello? I'm scared to click. Okay. We're good. What is this? Please. Oh, okay. A scenic meadow. Alright. What is that? A beach? A stunning beach. I was right. And this is a forest. I'm a genius. A creepy forest. I wish to be right. A magnificent forest. Am I meant to pick? Where would you like to die? Get out of here! Rude. No way I have to actually pick. Oh. Thank goodness. Don't ever ask me that ever again. I'd probably want to die at the beach though. Because then I guess my body would be taken away by the ocean. So the forest is a little much because something could come out and like eat me. My remains, at least. Oh, well, the meadow sounds nice too, though. Oh, is this the day changing? Let's go! Bro, I swear I'm too smart. Oh my god. I thought it would keep its eyes closed, not gonna lie. So I'm unable to escape from this horror even in my dreams. Oh, that was the dream? The narrator asking us where we would like to die? Is this meant as an attempt at intimidation? Ugh. Well, I do not respond well to intimidation. Or do I? I know I am trapped in a story I read, but it is hard to remember how I was before this. Perhaps I was affected by whatever hurt Lady Jane. No, this is garbage. If I cannot remember my own past, must I be cursed with ominous warnings meant for someone else? Obviously, my tormentors do not know me very well. After all, even if I do not know myself well, I know one thing. Whoever I am, even if I am trapped in the body of a villainess, this story is determined to destroy. Daytime. This should be good. If you take away my arms, I will kick you. If you take away my legs, I will bite you. If you take away my teeth, my gums will make you bleed. You are very determined. I will not be defeated. I will find a way to escape this mad world. Good morning, world. Here I come. What is that? Is that like a secret room? The clear indentation is insane. In a way. After I find some clothes that are not transparent in the light. Where should I go find clothing? I suppose I could go back to look in the dresser. Or the wainscoting could just drop an outfit in front of me along with a large apple. Is that actually what it did? I'm a little concerned about this house's obsession with providing me with apples. Is it saying I look like a roast pig? Maybe. Regardless, I will save an apple for the future, in case there is somewhere with no wainscoting to provide me with food, as impossible as that seems. At least I also now have a suspiciously well-fitting dress that will not suddenly tangle around my legs, should I need to flee. The nightgown was beautifully made, but delicate things are not very useful when fleeing for your life. I will be a champion fleer in this dress. And it's a nice dress. So before I flee, I need to find more information about Lady Jane Nivelle and the people who want to kill her. There's no point in fleeing this suspicious house if I just walk instantly into the arms of Jane Nivelle's former fiancé. We were exiled. Why would this man, or just anybody, like, still come and try to get us? We're gone. We're out of sight, out of mind. There's no need for you to continue to pursue. Who knows, it might just be Jane's fiancé who wants to murder her. At some point, I need to see if she just has a murderable face. I shall explore this house and see if I can find its mysterious and other residents and subtly learn what clues they can tell me. Then I will flee in my very fleeable dress. It is so comforting to have a plan. Wait, what? Why does that keep changing? Please, look at the picture. So where shall I go now? Look. This place is breaking. That was not at all unnerving. I assume the bedroom was glad to be rid of me. I can only hope that the rest of the house feels similarly. It's just so clear that that painting is odd. Lovely. If so, I hope that I can quickly find other inhabitants and get the information I need. This is strange. I could have sworn this hallway had another entrance, yet I only see the door to the bedroom. Perhaps if I go back to the bedroom, I will find another exit that I missed. Oh my god. We're literally living in a ghost house. This looks strange. What is going on here? Something quite peculiar. This is not the bedroom. Yeah, Hello? Is anyone here? None of this seems right. Where is my servant? Can I click something? Oh. If I look around, this seems like the manor long deserted. Not a house that has been being lived in by multiple people. What is going on here? Uh-oh. The Crown Prince of Carcosa is behind that door. What will you do? Wait, what? How do I know that? What? Run away as fast as you can? Curtsy until you hit the floor. These are awful. But I'll curtsy though. I look pretty. Who is this voice in my ear? Am I supposed to show respect? It seems wildly ridiculous to curtsy to a door. I don't know. Maybe the house will like it. And it won't keep giving us just apples. Perhaps the house is in the habit of naming its doors after royalty. Well, someone did knock on the door. You didn't hear that? I can probably afford a curtsy if it makes the situation stop. The Crown Prince? Wait, what? My goodness. Serene. I must be serene. This is ridiculous. Obviously, I'm merely being blinded by wainscoting and need more rest. If I move closer to the door, then it might open and someone might come out. I can see nothing unusual. Nothing unusual for this house, at least. How could the Crown Prince of Carcosa possibly be on the other side of this door? What would they ask me what I would do? Oh my god. It is. Oi. Uh-oh, what? What is happening? Okay. Oh. Men's already, like, engaged. Sparkles, oh my gosh! Not Prince. What? Jane? Is that you? It is hard to see with all this light in my eyes. Shut up. Oh my gosh. I recognize this man. This is Edmund Alpin. I hope you are doing well, Jane, despite the recent problems. The Crown Prince of Carcosa. It is fitting that I only remember the handsome prince from the terrible novel, and not anything useful. Such as whether or not he plans to smother me with ominous cushions. You really need to drop it. With the cushions. He did not appear to be smuggling ominous cushions when I carefully looked him over for security reasons. I'm not prepared for this. What do I do now? Run away as fast as you can? What? Are you serious? Maybe I should have ran. What the hell? Hello, Your Highness. Goodbye, Your Highness. Oh, we're running. Jane? How the fuck did we get here? This is so peculiar. No, he's Pookie Bear. I could have sworn that there was not a giant hedge in front of the manor. Are we about to meet someone else? It was very dark last night. More importantly, I am a simple woman. When an ominous voice whispers choices in my ear, I expect those terrible voices to be honored. Excuse me. I'm sorry I didn't immediately run. How am I supposed to... Oh my god. We don't know what time of day it is. I gotta start paying attention to this little sun here. Sun moon thing. And not Five Nights at Freddy's. Forcing my body to run when I have chosen otherwise violates the spirit of ominous voices. Should I not have been allowed to curtsy so low my knees escaped from my stupid story. Oh, from this stupid story. You probably just gave away the answer right there. The narrator is telling us that he is bad news and we should definitely not try to romance him. So, we should totally do the opposite just to see what happens. Thinking of escaping knees. It appears you doubt my guidance. Okay. Well, would you be pleased to listen to an ominous voice in your ear? Point taken. We're friends with the narrator. Also, your advice is terrible. A good ominous voice would at least let me say something impressive, such as, "From the depths of oblivion, I curse thee," before I had to do something stupid. You made me say hello, your highness, goodbye, your highness. How can I be a good villainess with such pathetic words? This is not even addressing my ridiculous run. So you do not wish to run? I didn't choose run! What? I had no desire to run so far and hard with some other force controlling my body. Fine, the decisions are yours. You will realize the truth soon enough. Okay, you think you're so scary. And wish you had run even farther. Is this not far enough? I don't even know what time of day it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shit. Ha! You sound even more foolish now. Oh my god, he's getting closer. Oh my god! Nobody could run any farther in skirts than I did. Yo! Oh my gosh. The cane and everything. So I'm finally free of voices and in a scenic edge. He's here. He's arrived. Never mind. At least I can stop worrying about terrible romance novel fiancés until I catch my breath. Hello. Yo, what was with all that sliding? This guy is weird. Stop zooming into that specific area. Oh, purple butterfly, that's good. The purple butterflies are good. This one is actually really pretty. Hi. What's your name? Hedgeman. So you did escape the hedge, Jane. Who is this man and why is he covered in leaves? Wait, I know him. This is Azel Kuzay, Duke of the North. Hello. Duke of the North? Romance novels are terrible at naming places. It's the North, that's a place. We're good. Also, apparently, because I would not be able to remember names, so directions is way better. Also, apparently, the only thing I remember from reading novels is the descriptions of attractive men. That seems fair. And that is why it is important to determine whether it is a good hedge or a bad hedge before moving. You have to be careful about hedges, Jane. I do not want you to be hurt by a bad hedge. What are you talking about? Somehow I have missed everything Lord Izel said. I will need to subtly change the subject to hide my inattention. Do you enjoy lurking in bushes, Lord Izel? Sometimes I have to do things I do not enjoy in order to do things that I do enjoy. Though I wish these leaves would stop following me. Duke Izel's presence forces me to realize that my situation is even more confusing than I imagined. I was so sure that Prince Edmund was the former fiance that I was escaping, especially since I was literally forced to escape from him. However, a Duke of the North who sneaks around in bushes is both suspicious and a good candidate for being a bad romance novel male lead. Which of them was the fiancé who betrayed Jane and sent her into exile? What? How do we not remember? Stop. Oh my gosh. Unless, could one of these two men be the patron who helped Jane and me escape from prison to come here in the first place? Who is who? Is Prince Edmund a sparkly yet murderous fiance, or an equally sparkly yet helpful patron? Is Lord Izel a suspicious headman? Well, yes, but is Lord Izel also a former fiance? Could he be my patron? How can I tell? Are you hurt, Jane? Did the bushes ambush you? No, actually. Oh, they're glowing. I think everyone's accessories just glow. I don't know why, though. Why am I surrounded by people who want my destruction? Probably because they are jealous of how hard you have been training. Pardon me? Jane, you have always been the hardest working person I know. Your enemies must have seen your efforts and grown jealous of you. They have? Then what should I do? Obviously, you must train hard to overcome all future trials. Luckily, I am here to help you. By the time I am done training you, no one will doubt your strength, brilliance, and cunning. You'll overcome every last obstacle. Does this strange Duke of the North even know what genre he's in? We're supposed to be in a bad romance, not an action-adventure series. Perhaps I should have fought harder to stay with the prince dressed like a human chandelier. Oh, human shit. Yo! Yet, that may be unfair. Duke Izel may not be quite as obsessed with training as he seems on first impression. Perhaps he has other sides to his personality. It's good to see you again, Jane. I have been waiting in these hedges for some time in the hopes of our next meeting. No way. You're just lurking in these hedges. Well, at least he's not only interested in training and growing stronger, he is also obsessed with hedges. Having diverse interests is important. That is such a weird interest. Yet this is still not helping me determine whether or not he is Lady Jane's fiancé, and whether he is training her to survive. Or whether he wishes her to die in some sort of training accident. Still, I do not remember any male leads in romance novels being so focused on hedges. Then again, I do not remember any romance novels at all. Perhaps romances are mostly centered around hedge care. Unfortunately, I do not think the ominous voice is going to help me run anymore. So I have no easy way of leaving this situation. So how should I answer this hedgeman, who could be either friend or foe? Butterfly. Do you need something? What are we doing here? My mouse disappeared. Oh no. Oh. So you wish to know more about love? You seek me as your tutor. Your trust in strangers and talking objects is noted. I have created a gallery that will provide what you seek. You will not be able to judge affection through writing portraits, moods, and numbers. After all, you love to see success in every form. Do you consider success to be bringing happiness? Or misery? Your pleasure is your choice. What sort will you tell? Or what story will be told of you? Oh shit! Portraits of love. This exhibit is yet to be discovered. You were not happy with the state of this gallery? Well, yeah, I met people. I met 3 people. Why is there only 1 person here? You wish for more options? Perhaps you need some further explanation. Okay. This is Duke Izel Kazay. Yes. Never mind. Why bother showing the entire man when the only part you care about is the face? I know what you value. And here is where you can discover the effects of your choices. In this very special in this very special gallery, those who are capable of receiving love will show you how they feel about the actions of Jane Neville. For instance, how do you think Duke Izell feels right now about Jane's actions? Of course, Jane has not taken any actions yet. That is why this answer should be easy. Neutral. Duke Izell feels neutral about Jane's non-existent actions towards him. Fine. Why do we not see what happens if Jane performs an action that makes Duke Izell feel happier? It is not an incredible difference. Can you not see the joy beaming from his face? Totally. Perhaps Duke Izell's expressions are not as informative as we could hope. In which case, I have helpful numbers and instructions to share with those less perceptive than myself. Like all good galleries, we have a helpful explanation of the portrait to help those with less understanding of art. Okay. As you can see, it currently says that Duke Izell feels perfectly neutral. Should an action be performed that makes him happy? Yay! He is one part happy. The writing will show the change in his mood, adding or subtracting the amount he is happy. There will also be signs shown at the time a choice is made, depending on whether or not you wish to. Watch the story play out or be a true detective. You are still complaining about your lack of options, are you not? Very well. I live to serve. While this exhibit is not yet uncovered, you will find a portrait for it soon enough. However, these portraits will not last forever. The choices made will determine who is capable of being loved, and who will have a certain drawn over their future. Yes. Choose wisely and remember. To save the villainess. Did I win? I think I won. Oh shit. So, how should you answer this hedgeman, who could be either friend or foe? How do you plan to train me? Do you plan to prick me? With what? Oh. Like a thorn or something? Do you plan to train me? Yay! It went up. How do you plan to train me? Jane, I am glad you are ready for training again after all that has happened. We will work to show your speed, strength, and cunning to all around you. No one will dare doubt your abilities. Okay. Unfortunately, Duke Izell appears to be saying that I am surrounded by enemies. And he is probably right. Uh-oh. If that is the case, I really do need to train to get stronger. There are likely far too many people out to dismember me because of Lady Jane's villainous ways. I should thank Duke Izell for the excellent warning. Thank you for letting me know about this threat. I will try to become more difficult to dismember. Perhaps I'll prevent future blades from reaching me. Oh, if you have already had some blades pierce through you, it is all the more important to practice dodging. Obviously, my problem is that I have not spent enough time dodging. Do you know where I can find a tutor? Totally. I am more than willing to help you practice your skills, Jane. After all, I am very good at dodging and piercing. Okay. Whoa! That is very good dodging. What just happened? Whether you are willing to see my piercing skills, I have my tool at the ready. What are you talking about? But we should not yet talk about sheathing hard weapons within you or anyone else. What? There are far more important tasks before we start training together. I have a list. Well, I had a list. Did you lose it among the bushes when pricking soft women while training them? I do not prick women. I have never yet pricked a woman. After all, I am yet unmarried. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I have been very careful about doing my business in these bushes, so... What? I knew I had my list somewhere in my sleeves. Let's see this list. You are goofy so far. Go to Jane's manor, find Jane, solve problems. Oh my god, he's stupid. As you can see, there is only one step left. Oh my god. Duke Azell, I am morbidly curious about what the solve problems part of this list means. Are you here to help me? Am I the problem you are solving? Are you here to help, please? No! Watching it fall hurt me. Oh my gosh. My first wrong choice. Are you here to help me? I assume people are interested in either helping or murdering me. So which of those two options does your plan include? My plan is very simple. I'm here to follow the list. I do not see the word help on the list. Oh my god. You're an imbecile. That means you are here for murder? I do not wish to doubt your reading skills, Jane, but I'm clearly here to solve problems. Oh my god. Do those problems include murder or help? Why would I help problems? Oh my god. I think I need a list of ways to treat a headache. Well, if you need help, I'm very good at making lists. That was awful. Get out. Yo, this guy is just... He's not smart. That's all. I think it is important that my list be made accurate while you work on yours. Let us officially add you to the list. What? No way. "3A Jane." So I am one of the problems. Get out of here. Now all we need to do is follow my list. Who's that in the back? What is that? Oh my gosh! Yo, what the heck? That shit scared me. Yo. This is something else. Yo, it's still on the screen in the back. Oh my god. Now all we need to do is follow my list and the troubles will be over very soon. I see. Do not see. I think I'm more confused than when I started, frankly. Obviously, what I need to do is find a subtle way to learn more about what he is intending. Oh my god. Your list is incomplete. I'm impressed by plans. Let's just say... This guy, I don't know. I'm impressed by plans. Since you make so many plans, you are very impressive. I do think I'm very good at plans. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, you're about to be so easy. As an investigative genius, I was able to deduce your interest in lists as well. I always enjoy discussing plans and lists. I have lists of all my plans, and the list of my plans. It does mean... Oh my god. Yo. Okay. I got this. I have list of all my plans and list of the lists of my plans. It does mean I have less space for clothing, but luckily, my father's old clothes can fit well under the papers. Why do you just carry lists around? Come to think of it, I probably need a list of what lists I put the clothing under. It is very hard to find socks now. Wait, what? Why do you need lists for? Well, otherwise the sofa keeps eating them. What? You have to have enough lists if that if a sofa is attacking you, you can fight them off with a spare list so they do not eat your finger instead. You're joking. Make sure not to get the list and the finger confused. My uncle made that mistake. So couches can attack people. That is why they call it the three-toed bald kuze. So somehow, when he put his finger instead of a list, he lost both of his toes and his hair. No, but he lost the plan for keeping people from noticing his hair loss. I'm so glad you understand how important it is to plan for luxurious hair. That is something important to remember. I'm glad that you are smart enough to understand my plans, Jane. Look at my very complicated list of how much I have done. I went to your manor. I found you. Now I solve problems. It is a little more challenging to have you on the list as well, but I will find a way to make it work. You didn't have to add me to the list, buddy. Like that time we decided to learn how to do sword dancing. Uh-oh? Is that it? Sword dancing? We trained in sword dancing? Do you not remember when we decided to learn sword dancing? Of course I do. How could I forget that? Unforgettable time we decided to learn sword dancing. Of course I do not. What kind of romance novel features sword dancing? I'm going to accidentally murder myself if he hands me a sword. How can I possibly pretend to be Jane Neville, who frankly seems more amazed by the minute? All I need to do is be subtle, and I should be able to avoid his suspicions. Yes, sword dancing, my absolute favorite hobby. It is unfortunate that we do not have any swords nearby to practice it again. Sword dancing would have been such a great part of our training regimen. However, I am sure we can cope with this disappointment bravely. Very bravely. Extremely bravely. With graceful bravery almost to the height of the house's wainscoting. You like sword dancing, Jane? But after we destroyed the gazebo, the hedge, and your father's beard... Oh my god. You told me that you never wanted to see me breaking anything ever again. Then you added no swords either. But if you like swords... Oh my god, there's gonna be something added to the list. One, 3AI? Sword dancing? This is stupid. Like, what? How does that, like, help you when you put it on the list? This will be very helpful for solving problems. No. I'm sure it will. But it won't. Was the problem with that list truly the lack of sword dancing? I will obviously need to sharpen my investigative genius if I hope to survive in Jane Neville's body. Who knew romance novels involve so much sword dancing? Literally none. I suppose that sword training makes sense, given how many enemies a villainess must have. Let us hope that Izelle's cunning plan is not to have me murder myself. I am excited to see your sword handling skills again. In any case, moving away from my overwhelming passion for training with large, dangerous objects, would you like to go into the house, Duke Izelle? It must have been a long ride here. Surely you need to rest and refresh yourself. Then while he is resting and refreshing, I can go to the stables, steal his horse, and ride away to safety. How do you know he has a horse? We're just assuming. If I'm going to live up to Lady Jane's reputation as a villainess, this is the best way to do it. So continue to be a villainess? Right. After all, I truly do not want to demonstrate my non-existent sword dancing skills. Even if Izelle does plan to train me, It would be hard to continue training sword skills that do not exist. Yeah, let's just pretend. Oh, I understand. When I want something, I think everyone else wants that same thing too. If you are hungry, Jane, I will go make sure that food is prepared for you. We always work up quite an appetite together. Together? I will brave the hedge for you, Jane. I will make sure I can feed your appetite. Oh. Okay. I do feel a little sorry for Duke Azelle. No. Azelle, since he keeps calling me Jane. Oh yeah, we'd have to keep calling him Duke. He's very earnest and obviously not as subtle as I am. I wonder if his angelic face and sweet words hide something more sinister. He has the purple butterfly. And usually when we make good choices, a purple butterfly pops up. So I'm just going to assume for right now. Because even though he's like super stupid, I sort of like it. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Perhaps it is to think things over. So far I have seen two men on this estate. It makes sense that one of them would be Jane's fiancé and the other her patron. So the very relatable and very normal Azelle Jane's helpful patron. Is he her cruel fiancé? How can I possibly tell, especially without letting these men know that I do not remember Lady Jane's past? How can I tell without letting them know I am not Lady Jane? What will these men do if they realize I am not Lady Jane? I think I need to find a horse to steal to the stables. I just need to find the stables first. Maybe if we just open the door? Oh wait, were the stables always at the end of this hallway? No, actually. I don't remember that. Never mind. If life makes it easier to steal a horse, you do not ask too many questions. This is definitely something. This house. Why is that wheel moving in that way? Oh wait, I saw the wheel earlier. Oh, yes. It's moving very oddly. Very suspicious wheel. How are there no horses in here? There's a whole bunch of saddles. So where are the horses hiding? Between the carriage that brought me here and however anyone else arrived, there must be at least one horse here. There we go. Come on, horse. Uh-oh. Oh. Horse! Are you looking for me? The horse can talk? No. I refuse to believe I've read that kind of novel. Why would I read novels about enchanted animals that need a kiss to turn back into attractive men? This is obviously a mistake of some kind. I'm obviously so grateful to see that my desire to mount you is overwhelmed by common sense. Well, Jane, I can certainly take you for a ride, if that's what you want. Horse! Stop! Surely I do not have such bad taste in my past. Oh my gosh. I would know if I had such a strong desire for horse flesh. Who actually wishes to kiss a horse to get a worthy man? I'm not sure I qualify as a stallion, but I will take the compliment. What? Why on earth would I ride a stallion? I thought you were a gelding? No way. Jane, maybe you should look just slightly further over? Oh my god. The horse wasn't talking. Yo, I thought the horse talked, bro. This is insane. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Yo. Who are you, bro? Roses? How? I have missed you, Jane. Not horse. Okay. Ben? Thank goodness, I was afraid you were going to call me Lord Burren for the rest of my life. It's good to hear you say my name again. Ben Burren, only son of Duke Burren, childhood friend and neighbor of Jane Neville. I'm forced to realize that I truly do have incredible memory for attractive men, and nothing else. Did Ben's exposed collarbone hypnotize me so much? So much that I immediately blurted out a name that could only be used by someone very close to him? Ben is not upset, but I need to be less suspicious. Perhaps I can subtly change the subject. You look well and not like someone who is about to murder me. Uh-oh. That is true, although I'm amazed that you can see me through all these petals. Why are the petals floating in a stable anyway? That's what I was questioning. I have no idea. Maybe someone was storming potpourri and the rafters and the pockets fell off when you came here. Packets, whoopsies. Those scented flower packets stink. Does that mean I am going to spend the rest of my life smelling like the inside of a drawer? Think of it this way, Ben. What other foul-smelling objects could be floating through the air in a stable? Oh. Point taken. I will complain about the petals no further, even if they continue raining down on me. Have you tried nicely asking the house to stop? For instance, you could say, please stop making me smell like the inside of my mother's linen closet. Oh, look at that, it worked. Yo. That horse. That is much better. Though your flower fall is too cruel a punishment for so small a sin. It was not my fault you mistook me for a horse. Though I am impressed that you managed to control those petals. I do not know why Ben thinks I did something to make the petals stop. Has he not tried asking the house for what he wants? When I said I wanted things, the house has occasionally responded. I assume this is both because I asked for what I want and because it helps advance this terrible story's plot. Still, if Ben has not learned how to work with the house, I might have an advantage over him. Because one of them could just be like, house, kill Jane. Like, if he tries to murder me, I can summon one of my endless apples, and the loud crunching noise will distract him long enough for me to flee. However, before I make plans to run, I need to make him think I am sweet and useless, so he does not suspect me. It's useless. It was cruel of you to pretend that animals can speak. To be fair, it was hard to reach you faster than a horse. He has always been bizarrely fond of you. That's nice. Horse. Oh no, Jane. You do not get to pretend you did not name him. I did. If I have had to explain that name for 14 years, you cannot forget that you forced me to choose it. Well, he seems like the name. His name is just Horse? That's because Horse is, as I said, bizarrely fond of you. I assume it is because you have something special to attract him, and I have one guess. What do you use to wash your hair? Horse is always eager to sample it. So Horse does not want to murder me. This might help me eventually. What would the horse just... Bro. Horse also has better taste in women than Jane's former fiancé, who I still do not remember. Of course, Ben's presence complicates the question of who Jane's fiancé is. But that is a thought for later. Right now, I need to decide just how friendly I want to be with the potpourri. Potpourri? I don't know if I said it right before. Potpourri horseman. Given who he might be in this story, should I not have soaked my hair in oats? Did you train your horse to find fleeing women? That one's funny. Let's go! Comedic. Should I not have soaked my hair in oats? Your commitment to beauty standards and animal care is what I most admire about you. Uh-oh. He's creeping. Although I suspect that your hair could attract more than a horse. Or more than horse. I cannot believe our horse's name is Horse. Truly, attracting Horse was an accident. Really, I have been trying to lure squirrels to do my bidding. Look at you, making jokes. Hello? Wait, why on earth would I want to lure squirrels to do my bidding? Uh-oh. Why on earth would you want to lure squirrels to do your bidding? Squirrels are nasty, terrifying creatures who will kill you with a blank look in their beady little eyes. Really? I've never met a squirrel that wanted to kill me. Ben? I see, you plan to use bloodthirsty squirrels against your enemies. By the blood, the way your mind works makes me dizzy with amazement at my brilliance? Yes, amongst other things. Ignoring your brilliance, if you still are worried about attracting Horse, you need not be concerned. Your hair is lovely, with or without an additional scent. Almost as lovely as it is to see you again. You are so... I am so... Have you lost your voice? Are the words you were thinking too disturbing to share? Of course not. It is just that that horse missed you. I'm starting to think you're not talking about the horse anymore. What the hell? Would Horse be flattered to know that I missed him too? I will have to thank him personally. Bye. Where is Horse? I could have sworn he was right beside me. Oh, he's very clever. Horse managed to find himself an open stall with food, where he can still stare lovingly at you. He does look mad creepy back there. Just staring and chomping on whatever. I could have sworn that stall had bars in front of it. Surely Horse is not capable of removing bolted planks with his teeth. I need to pay more attention to my surroundings. I obviously am imagining things when I need to remember what I see. As it is, I need to be polite, but distant. With Ben, until I remember more. It is important that I do not say anything that could be misinterpreted as cruel or cold. I hope your heavy weight did not inconvenience poor Horse, since you rode him all the way here. Trust me, Jane, I do not inconvenience Horse in the least. Horse is very fond of my weight. What? Are you also fond of my inconvenient weight? Is this a threat? Is Ben threatening to squash me with his bulk, or aim other parts of his body at me? What? Those collarbones qualify as dangerous weapons, and those bare forearms are also alarming. Look at how muscular and powerful they are. Alrighty. What a way. Surely there is some way to defeat Ben's cunning plan to overwhelm me with his body. You have no idea how much I've missed you. Is a circus missing its clown? No way. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be mean. No! You have no idea how much I've missed you. Obviously, I'm not just saying this to hide my unhappiness at the situation. I truly missed you desperately. Have you hurt yourself somehow? Only in that I have been blinded by your dazzling smile. I am getting slightly afraid here. Well, I am the one who should be afraid. Afraid that I will miss a second of your luscious hair swaying in the breeze. Luscious hair swaying in the... Jane, did you recently dive neck deep into a pile of terrible romance novels? What? Weird that you say that. Ben, if I ever see a romance novel again, I will burn it to cinders and scatter its ashes in the wind. Now there's the Jane I know rather than the stranger complimenting me on my appearance. Oh. Have I somehow given myself away by speaking too honestly about Ben's gorgeous appearance? Curse his cunning plan to distract me with his dangerous body. After all, the last time you said that I looked well was when you landed on your head and thought I was that stage actor with an exceptionally large ego? Amongst other things. Let us speak no more of it. We have both already forgotten that memory. What? Even if you were right that he and I shared some common proportions. Did the actor also have a very large nose? Oh, Jane. Speaking of good proportions, I'm glad that you found a slightly less used outfit to wear. It makes it much easier for us to frolic in the delightful estate that only appears to be partially on the verge of collapse. I am impressed that you noticed my change in clothes. Does this mean Ben saw me in my previous outfit? This changes things, because there are only a few people who could have seen me in that ragged dress. Still, is he possibly referring to some other outfit? I need to pay attention to what he says. Oopsies. Now that I'm living in this manor, as it beautifully falls apart around my ears, I need to dress appropriately. Does that mean your dress comes equipped with a shield for falling bricks? Bricks? Is it the wainscoting you should fear? Yo, this horse, bro. I can't. Ben, you need to breathe as well as laugh. I remember Ben, something in me knows him. I know that Jane grew up with him and spent countless hours in his company. I remember nearly nothing about Jane, but I remember Ben. So why am I afraid to trust him? I need to see if I can get an actual non-joking answer from him. I don't know about that. Ben, you are not here to judge my fashion choices, so why are you here? Jane, you wound me. I always have time for your fashion choices. If Duke Byrne will not let me wear a lace-covered gown, then who but you could model for me? I can see why your father would object. If you continue to show as much skin as you do, the lace would have to be attached to your flesh. So you can understand why I urgently needed to see you. I actually do not. Why are you here, Ben? Where else would I be? I will always race to be by your side, whenever you need me. So you had decided that I needed you. I had hoped you needed me. Once I have settled course, we need to speak seriously. I have never ridden as hard or as fast as I did today. What source as well? We need time to discuss all that has happened. Preferably over a cup of tea, assuming of course that the tea is the manor, that tea is in the manor, is not decayed and is not decayed as literally everything else here. Well, I could eat apples, so hopefully the tea will be fine. Maybe I can impress Ben with my courage or my knowledge of the house. No need for tea. I have apples. I am not afraid of tea. We have been messing up with this guy, bro. I'm scared now. No need for tea. Let's say I'm not afraid of it. Let's go. Success. I am not afraid of tea. I'm glad you're willing to risk potential poisoning to spend time with me. I'm flattered beyond belief. Yes, I'm very brave, and do not already know that the tea will be perfectly safe to drink. Well, you will get a chance to show your bravery soon enough, if I do not tend to horse immediately. What do you mean? Does he need new tack? I think I saw some saddles off to the side. I will check their condition. Some of these might actually be useful if you can ignore the strange length of the stirrups. Oh no, Jane, I think you will get to test your courage sooner than I expected. What do you mean? Oh, I knew horse would not be able to resist the smell of your hair for long. I always wished to be showered with spittle from a horse's mouth. I finally get to live out my deepest fantasies. I hope I can help you revise your fantasies slightly. However, I will need to settle horse again before we can speak. Yes, after you care for horse, come to the manor. Make sure to stable horse first. I do not want to have tea mixed with those with horse spittle. It is obvious we have a lot to discuss. Yeah, I know you miss me, horse. I think I will take horse for a quick ride because he is too worked up to immediately put him in the stall. You seem to understand him very well. Take him for a good ride. Just know that I will waste no time taking the best tea desserts for myself. I would expect no less from you. After all, time is a terrible thing to waste. Time is a terrible thing to waste. Very suspicious. Is he stalking? Ben, are you here to murder? Oh no. I need to wash my hair now. I told you that the scent is not. No, we gotta get out of here. See you for tea. Run. I don't think we should trust that one. To be honest, just based off of those 3 guys that we've met already, I mean, what's his name? Ivel? He seems the most normal. Well, not really. This man with his lists. Now I need to think. Yep, keep running. Yeah, there wasn't anything back there. By the blood, what happened during those final moments with Ben? Uh-oh. What was that? We were having a perfectly pleasant horse spittle-soaked conversation when all of a sudden... What is that? My head began to ache, and I heard Ben's voice say time is a terrible thing to waste in an oddly distorted voice. Is that masked person? Bro, stop it with the... I don't like that in the back. That was not even the worst of it. Immediately after Ben spoke, I heard my voice say, Ben, are you here too? I don't really trust Ben. He's like the only one I don't trust. But I sort of won't be able to trust the prince either. Because that, you know? Only that was not my voice, was it? It was the voice of the actual Jane. The villainess who should be trying to survive this terrible story. Yo! Unfortunately, the villainess could not only just tell me what Ben had planned. Lady Jane said, Ben, are you here too? It was a question. Oh my god. We're gonna die. But what was Ben here to do? Help me? Murder me? Serenade me with a song about horses' eating habits? Oh my god. Are you sure those are the only things Ben Byrne might do? That is a full-on blade. Oh, you again. Well, it seemed as if you could use a sympathetic ear, and perhaps some other assistance. I thought you had planned to leave me alone to make my own choices that I would regret forever. I'm not sure that's exactly what I said, but I'm not making your choices for you. I'm here to listen. Honestly, it is nice to talk to someone who cannot murder me. Even if the only reason you cannot murder me is because you do not appear to have a body, and have sworn to no longer control mine. If you could stop reminding me that literally everything and everyone else here can murder me, we could get along very well. Did you want to turn around? I will avoid providing more warnings for now. I'm more interested in your thoughts. This thing is distracting me from what's behind me. I have so many thoughts. For one, I thought I understood what was happening with Ben until I heard both his voice and my voice in my mind. Now I have to worry about Ben being the male lead. This is despite the fact that childhood friends are supposed to be loving but ultimately disposable and terrible romance novels. Until I heard those voices. I was convinced that the childhood friend could never win over the heroine. Thus, Ben could never be the former fiancé who betrayed Lady Jane. Or, did you not see Lord Byrne's collarbones? What? I admit that it was a terrible mistake not to take Ben's collarbones into account. However, I was too hypnotized by them myself to realize the danger. So you realize Ben Byrne is a potential danger to you? Well, no, because the situation is even more confusing than it was before my vision. According to what I understand... What was that? There should be 2 men involved in this story. My god. One of those men should be the fiancé who betrayed me, and the other should be the patron who saved me. As for who Ben is, Ben, are you here to, could be followed by help me or harm me. So you could fit either of those roles. Are you serious? We're just gonna let this plague doctor sit there and watch us like talk to ourselves? So it will be easy to determine which role Ben Byrne fits. No, because it's 2. But that's the problem. Ben is a childhood friend. Ben the childhood friend is not the only man in this manor. I also met Edmund the Crown Prince and Azelle the Duke of the North. So now I must deal with 3 men and 2 roles. That seems like a very confusing math problem. Yes, especially since I have no idea why I have a 3rd wildcard here. I do not even know which man is my patron and which is my fiancé. So what am I supposed to do with the 3rd? Make him my hedge trimmer? It seems as though you could use a guide who could help you. Are you volunteering for the role? I am always willing to give you a nudge in the proper direction. Does this nudge involve taking control of my body as you did when you made me run from Prince Edmund? Would you not have run from him anyway? Perhaps I would have, perhaps I would not. Either way, the choice should have been mine. Why should it matter if the choice is yours or mine, if the choices are the same? The person making the choice matters most of all. If I must live through a wretched story that seems determined to torture me, I need to control my own destiny. Even if you mean well, even if you were truly trying to help me, even if you were right, I must be the person who controls my fate. I do not understand. When I made you run, you called it a terrible choice. Yet you believe it was a good choice when you ran on your own. Well, yes, I'm perfectly capable of making terrible choices on my own. I never denied that. Sometimes the choices I make will be terrible, or will seem terrible to someone like you. But they are still my choices. This is my life I am risking. What happens to me must be my responsibility. We're about to fucking die because you keep talking. To this nothingness. And it'll be your fault, just like you said. So you would rather do something foolish on your own than something wise under my direction? I'm afraid that I do not understand. Look, it seems as if you wish to help me. Goodness knows you might be the only one. However, you can help me by respecting that I would rather bet my life on my own investigative genius than be someone else's puppet. I will take responsibility for my own actions and for my fate. However, I will always be grateful for your wise suggestions and advice. Oh! This man is moving with the bushes now. Does this mean I can still send you ominous warnings once in a while? Oh my god. Only as long as they are the most ominous warnings. Hello. That seems fair. Beware of strangers burying bushes. What? Now that was a good warning. I am now ready to proceed somewhere. So that guy was just there? Oh no. Oh my god. So should I just walk the hedge until I find somewhere else? I never want to be in this hedge ever again. That looks as good as a place as any. Hopefully I shall eventually find some food that is not apples on my journey. I could have swore we were gonna turn around and be like, what the hell? Do something. That guy was just lurking. A what? How do we get up? Yo. Just one single crow. Gotcha. Oh. My girlfriend left. Oh, no, never mind. How does the house manage to look ominous during the day? Truly, there are no end of ominous objects here. If I remember the ominous voice warning, then I should also check one object in particular. The bush? No way. Are you a naughty bush? What? No, you do not seem to be carried by a stranger. You seem to be an ordinary boxwood bush. Still, that does not mean you cannot be naughty. I'll be keeping my eye on you. I do not think I'm very naughty. Bush! No way, the horse can't talk but the bush can? Nobody thinks you are naughty. Well, technically, I have heard small children say that they have been naughty before. They start shrieking and spill strange liquids on me. What? I am very confused. Well, it is not how the bush got stumped. It could not get to the roof of the problem. What? I was wondering how much an overgrown bush could be the lead of romance. But you could charm anyone with your amazing sense of humor. I do not think I am that unshaven. No way, we're talking to a bush right now. Oh my god. Why am I hiding? What was that? Oh my god, the sparkles. You are the shiniest bush I have ever seen. It is naughty to blind people with your light. Shiny? Do you mean that all the metal on me is shiny? I suppose, even if you are a strange male lead, you still need to have some kind of fancy decoration somewhere. I do not know what else I would expect from a tale set in a manor like this. This is a gorgeous manor. Is the metal you just mentioned reflecting enough light to interfere with your vision? If it bothers you, I'll reduce the reflection. Thank you for the advice. Was this guy just talking for the bush? Prince Edmund? I called the Crown Prince of Carcosa a naughty bush, after previously running away from him. Even if he was not already planning to murder me, surely now he wants me dead. For calling him a bush? Please, Jane, could you please call me Edmund again? Are the men in this novel very cunning or just strangely unbothered by insults? All the better for me. I just need to handle the situation very subtly, and there will not be any problems. Hello, Edmund. I was definitely not at all concerned that you were going to murder me on the spot. I'm happy to call you by the name I definitely remember calling you. Edmund. Hello, Jane. I too am behaving very normally. I'm not at all nervous about seeing you again. I also definitely do not crouch down in a bush to be able to look you in the eye. Oh my gosh. It was perfectly normal for us to stare at one another through a bush for a long period of time. Bushes are very interesting. Absolutely. There was nothing like a lush bush to make someone want to stare and sink their face into it like we did. This is going very well. I guess. Still, I will have to be careful because Edmund seems to be nearly as subtle as I am. So, Edmund, we have somehow met yet again. Is there a reason you have come to see me? I have many reasons. Too many reasons to speak of right now, Jane. At least not before we have some tea. Anyway, in happier news, you look very healthy. And not as though you plan to run from me. I am definitely not planning to run. I am definitely planning to run. Just not in front of someone who could easily have me beheaded. I see the guillotine enough in my dreams. I do not need to see it in reality. After all, royalty can be very unstable. I'm not sure why I know that, but it feels true to me. I'm glad. After all, I was able to find you because I knew you would be running in circles, since it is hard to run in squares. No way, they had like that inside joke. Yes, because that sounds like an inside joke. I would have never. You have such a great sense of humor. So do you. I'm glad to laugh with you again. Perhaps this meeting can be more pleasure than pain. Why would it be pain? A chance for me to be witty, or to subtly express my concerns. Only if you keep your blade unsheathed. Oh, sheathed. I tried to bring more pleasure than pain. Yeah. Yay! I tried to bring more pleasure than pain. I'm pleased to hear that, although technically pleasure is a form of pain. What? That is incredibly alarming. I mean, interesting to hear. I should take you to see my drawings sometimes. They are very informative about a variety of subjects. What do your secret drawings show? How fast can I run if his drawings demonstrate that Edmund takes pleasure in giving pain? Perhaps his beauty distracts vulnerable young ladies before he sheathes his blade in them. There are a lot of topics, although some of the drawings are incomplete. Perhaps you would like to finish the bird. It already has a head, a body, and feet, so you can just wing it. You're fiendishly clever, Edmund. But I will not be fooled. If you try to demonstrate that you enjoy pain, you will feel my boot against your throat. That would bring more pleasure than pain, milady. Okay. What do you mean? Are you saying that I would not have the strength to mount you efficiently? Just that having you on top of me is always a pleasure. No, a pain. What? I really like hardwood. You know how much of it there is in this on this estate? Way to change the subject. Pardon me? I was able to get much better look at how unusual the designs in the manor were when I was trapped in the entrance to this place. Trapped? What do you mean? I tried to follow after you when you left, but the door closed and then locked behind you. On the positive side, by the time I was able to exit, I had memorized the design of the wainscoting. It is an interesting pattern. Did you know that there is wainscoting on the ceiling? Unfortunately, yes. However, I want to know more about how you were trapped. We're not gonna question the fact that he would, like, get pleasure from me just, like, stepping on him? No? Got you. Totally. It was very strange. The door refused to open when I tried it. Did you ask? And once I focused my attention entirely on the most delightful molding, I turned around and the door was wide open. I went out and you were nowhere to be seen, but then there you were. Did you run because you were attacked by the cap molding? It did look very suspicious, even if it is beautiful. Edmund is obviously very clever to notice the danger and beauty of the wainscoting. Ow. Ow. But does that mean he is letting the truth about what happened to him? Oh, telling the truth. Did the house truly prevent him from coming after me when the choice to run was made for me? Does that mean the house will no longer help me if I will not accept the voice's help? I cannot go any longer without knowing this. For some reason, the apple that I saved in my dress has disappeared, so I think you were supposed to eat it at the moment. Apple. Where? Jane? I need an apple. I could see if there are some in the pantry in the manor. Oh my god. No need, the house still loves me. I'm very interested in hearing more about your thoughts on this house and how you managed to conceal an apple in that dress. I thought the apple disappeared. My thoughts on the house? Yes, this manor does not seem to be using the design I had suggested, so I was wondering if you knew any good areas to visit. I've always enjoyed our debates about architecture. Well, that was because you enjoyed seeing me get so excited that I jumped higher than a house. Because a house cannot jump. I'm going to enjoy spending time with you, Jane. Edmund plans to spend time with me here? Why? I need to find more information. Are you here to solve mysteries? Are you here to stop my evil? Solve mysteries. Yay! After all, what could be more mysterious than who was trying to kill Lady Jane? Though how the house has an endless supply of apples is also very suspicious. Perhaps Edmund is here to solve mysteries about myself or the house. Oh, I understand. Edmund has already proven that he is cunning and clever. Perhaps he is also an investigative genius. Perhaps Edmund is even the patron who saved me because he needed another investigative genius to help solve these mysteries. Be honest, Edmund, are you here to solve mysteries or to investigate the dangers of wainscoting? Jane, you are as brilliant as ever. How did you know that I was here to solve mysteries and destroy problems? What? Nobody understands subtly like I do. I am concerned about your focus on problems, though. You do not have a list, do you? A list? I usually just solve problems in my head. Then you are an investigative genius, too. I am so flattered to hear you compared me to yourself. I've always dreamed of being as perceptive as you. It is as pleasing as seeing that I have improved my jokes enough to satisfy your sophisticated sense of humor. Of course, I appreciate your jokes. After all, no one could be more talented than either of us in either investigation or comedy. Still, as brilliant as we both are, we will need to make maps and sketch out suspects. What would happen if we could not tell a suspicious piece of wainscoting from a suspicious dresser? I only hope that you are as good of an artist as you are an investigative genius. Do not worry, Jane. I will always be able to draw conclusions. I'm glad that I will be working with you. However, I do want to know something, Edmund. I would be happy to sketch you whatever you choose. That would be... No, I will not be distracted. Why exactly are you here? I'm here to make sure you get into no further trouble. The only way I will get into further trouble is if I am dead. Does this mean he plans to kill me? Or at least that you only get into trouble with me? Trouble with you? Are you planning to cause my problems to mount? No, I intend to cause perfectly innocent trouble. Trouble that does not involve mounting in any way. My mind is always making perfectly innocent plans. What sort of plans are you speaking of? Our plans, after all. We always loved discussing our plans for the country together. Did you know that the wainscoting in the parlor of our kingdom palace was first designed and Edmund and I had plans for the country? What was our relationship to one another? The only people who plan together are people who are intimately involved. Was I his investigative genius? Did I serve as an aide to the crown? Was he my fiancé? Jane, are you alright? You seem lost in thought. Pardon me. Forgive me, but have you forgotten our past plans? Did your time in prison harm your memory? Edmund knows that I was in prison? This is an alarming thought for later, but I have an even more alarming immediate concern. I cannot let anyone know I do not remember this terrible story, or even more importantly, that I am not actually Lady Jane. Edmund must never realize that I am not the Lady Jane that he once knew. He and the other men might end up pricking me with their swords if they learn that I am not the woman they want me to be. How can I subtly distract Edmund from his suspicions? My plans make me dizzy with joy. Ugh, that's not... You are my best plan. The joy one. It has to be. Our plans make me dizzy with joy. They do. I'm lightheaded at the very thought of our many, no doubt amazing plans that I definitely remember and do not fear at all. So you could be happy to draft that 37-page report on the condition of linen in the poorest communities in Carcosa? Of course, I love reports and linen. I love neither reports nor linen. Jane was brave beyond my understanding if she was willing to wear coarse linen and write about the experience. And then once we have crept out of the dark alley and avoided potential death, we can... What? Once the squirrels get involved, they will be unable to resist supporting our demands, since we can no longer count on the... What? When you swing down into the royal audience chamber with the children singing behind you, I know you can avoid the shadow guard and their deadly poisons because we practiced. Edmund. Yes? I think it best that I keep track of which plans that we should be following. I'm dizzy with delight at the thought of revising them. Will this make Edmund angry? Will he put out his well-polished blade to prick me now? Even if it angers Edmund, I cannot allow a plan that involves both singing children and squirrels. I'm so glad, Jane. I'm so glad and so grateful. I have missed. I will follow my plans. Any plans you want, Jane. Any plans at all. Are you sure about that, Edmund? After all, if you do not understand one of my plans, we might not be able to use it. Might need to explain it. These two with the puns is insane. These whack jokes they have together. Plans or ex-plans, I am happy to follow your lead, Jane. As you should. Are you sure we cannot use this? No. I cannot tell if Edmund insists on rodents. Insisting on rodents is because he has a cunning plan to test whether or not I am Jane. Or because he needed someone like me to make plans for him. Either way, I must come up with a way to stop Edmund from suspecting me. Unfortunately, he is the most subtle man I have met so far. While I enjoy speaking with you, I am exhausted from all that has happened to me. It has been so challenging to fight off both the wainscoting and my very real memories of being in prison, that I cannot think of anything but my pain. The terrible, terrible pain in my heart when I realize that I will never again be able to dance the beautiful sword dance of my heart without thinking of all that has passed. You can sword dance? You can sword dance well? Was it only Azelle who was interested in sword dancing? Edmund actually has a blade he is consistently polishing, so I assumed that he would enjoy sword dancing as well. If I am wrong, I must stop Edmund's doubts immediately. Not anymore, not after my deep, deep sorrow. You see, I feel the deepest sorrow at the thought of being pricked. No pricking. I would not even dream of pricking anything, let alone you, constantly. That is very good to hear. Still, Jane, you hate dancing, so why would you mention sword? My pain. It has become even deeper. Forgive me. No, forgive me. I'm so sorry, Jane. I should have remembered that all you have suffered. I do not blame you, Edmund. No one could possibly know all the terror I have experienced. Mostly from the thought of ominous cushions or falling wainscoting. Or the pain I have suffered. Who would have a sore neck after being trapped in a carriage going nowhere for a long period of time? Or the trials I have faced. Despite what the house seems to think, apples are not actually a full meal. It is not even considering the trial of being pulled into a terrible story that makes no sense. I should be weeping in rage. Oh, Jane, I truly regret all the pain you have experienced and all the cruelties you have endured. If there is anything I can do to help you, I am sure you would do whatever you could to help me, Edmund, though perhaps we can speak of something better than bitter memories. Especially since I do not remember these bitter memories. Of course, Jane, as always, I would gladly do anything you asked me to, in truth. Yes, Edmund? I am grateful that after all that we have been through, we are reunited once again. However, I am most grateful that you were once again Jane in all ways. Jane in all ways? What does that even mean? I was so worried that... Yes? What were you worried about? Edmund, are you well? Yes, I am. More importantly, I was worried. I just hope that neither of us need to experience what we went through again in the future. I hope not. With luck, I can avoid further difficulties in the future, no matter how many bad romance novels I was foolish enough to read. Bad romance? Never mind. I just remember that I am definitely the Jane you have always known. How could Edmund not be convinced by my incredible display of subtlety? Now is my chance to be even more subtle and convince him to help me leave this place. Oh, this house. Wait, what? Why? If you like the Jane who you knew I most definitely am, I have an even better suggestion. Once I am away from this house, I can continue being a perfectly normal Jane each and every day. Yes, I do. Oh, I too am the Edmund you have always known, unless you want me to be a different Edmund, in which case... Wait. Away from this house? Jane, you know it will be some time before... Before what? Before tea? Before the wainscoting eats us? Or do you mean before I can leave here? Jane, you are free to do as you wish here. I know this place might not be as you were used to, but if there is anything I can do to comfort you... Comfort me? I know that you were trying to help, but you know what would comfort me? Probably not me telling a joke about the difference between a hedgehog and a sheathed sword. Oh, what is the... On a hedgehog, the pricks are on the outside. You cannot distract me with your comedic genius. Be honest, Edmund. Why can I not leave the house as I please? I have no more ways to persuade you. However, please remember that I promised you that you would not regret trusting me, even if your father... My father? Yes, your father and mother would both want... Why should I care what they want? After all, the beloved family of Jane has already demonstrated how much they care for her. Yes, your family has definitely shown how much they care for you. By not helping me when I needed them the most and now leaving me to stay in a strange house in the middle of nowhere with a man who speaks of nothing but pricking? Is that how you see the situation? Uh-oh. Why does my head hurt? You tell me. Why does my heart hurt? Oh, Edmund, why did the clock fail to become a chief? Because he ran out of time? Oh wait, did it say cook? No. I do not know how much time I have to prove myself to you, but I promise I will do everything I can to be worthy of your trust. Trust. I trust that you can make me smile. I will do everything I can to bring joy in all ways, my lady. I do not care what it costs me. Why did I say that? Why did he say that? What is going on here? I need Edmund to leave, so I can think. Shall we head back to the house? I am truly exhausted and want nothing more than a cup of tea. Totally. I would be happy to arrange that. Surely there must be an unmolded tea bag somewhere in this place. Perhaps it is hiding in the baseboards. Or he could just ask servant. However, if Edmund wishes to find the tea bag himself as part of a cunning plan to determine what I have been doing, that gives me more time to recover. Then I shall wish you luck on your adventure, Edmund. Make sure to prepare a delicious tea for us. If you can bring a dozen little cakes as well, I may even forget what pain is. I will do my best. The manor's wainscoting will hide nothing from me. Unfortunately, if Edmund looks there, all he shall find are apples. Still, so long as Edmund leaves, I can even sacrifice some delicious tea cakes. What is most important is getting him out of my way. Just a little more subtle flattery should do it. How very brave and princely of you to search through the house's wainscoting. You are a true knight in shining armor. All those lovable maidens must adore a prince who can fetch them some tea. I'm not so sure about that, Jane. I have not always served lovable maidens as well as I would have liked. By served, does Edmund mean for dinner? Did I read cannibal romances in my past life? No, I do not think there are cannibal romances. Okay. Romance readers would not want the male lead to devour the heroine. So Edmund's saying that he's not always served lovable maidens. Well, I must refer to something else. Something that I must investigate later. Still, I do as you ask me to, Jane. I want you to make yourself at home here, especially since, well, there has always been something haunting about you. And now that you are here, you fit this place so perfectly. Is Edmund trying to insult me or compliment me? His subtlety may be even more powerful than I imagined. Being compared to the house should be an insult since it is both murderous and decrepit. On the other hand, Edmund appears to think the house is beautiful, even complimenting the molding. Perhaps he is attracted to houses? I really need to figure out how hairy horse-like or house-like the heroine is. Perhaps that might provide another clue for who is the male lead of this novel. You look exhausted, Jane. Let me brave this house for you. I will find the little cakes of your dreams. Oh my god. Jeez. Little cakes, here I come. You go do that. Yikes. So I'm not supposed to follow after him? I mean, I thought you wished for a moment to think. Oh, it is time for one of our chats again. Did you not wish to speak with me? I thought you welcomed our conversations. It is pleasant to speak with you when you are not reminding me of my imminent doom. However, we did not speak all that long ago. Does that mean you are here with an ominous warning? You are very good at ominous warnings. No. Is it a cryptic message? I'm already so confused that a cryptic message would not upset me further. So provide the message. Fine. I might have been curious about your thoughts. My thoughts? Are you curious about whether I have found even more murderous objects, or had any more ominous revelations? I do think I should be wary of the naughty bush. Who do you find the most attractive? What? Who do you find the most attractive? What? Why is the world going dark? Myself. Wait, am I actually supposed to answer? Oh, shit! I'm gonna have to say Iselle, not gonna lie. Sorry. You were attracted to the cane-wielding duke who was obsessed with lurking in bushes? Sure. What is wrong with a man who enjoys some undergrowth? After all, it means that his beloved does not need to worry about constantly trimming things. Her gardens can flourish in all their glory. Gardens, huh? I'm not sure if you even know what you were implying. Yeah. Are you being mysterious again? You could learn a thing or two about being clear from Iselle. He is open about everything. Whether it is swinging his cane, writing his lists, or pricking women with his sword. Oh, please, stop it. Remember, Iselle said he would only prick a woman after matrimony. What? Did you finally realize what the Duke meant when he spoke of pricking women? Of course I do. To be fair, I am not convinced the Duke understood either, but still, you are not disturbed by his pricking? Of course not. After all, Iselle was clear about his interests in sword dancing. So if I am truly attracted to him, I will need to grab a sword at some point and prick him several times. Only then can I see his personal bush. What? Voice, are you fine? I'm very fine indeed, though my ability to instantly visualize any scene I am presented with. I do not think it will ever be fine again. Seriously though, what was that? I asked you a question and you answered like people do in conversation. Most people in normal conversations do not have choices whispering in their ear, while a voice makes strange noises indicating there is a time limit to reply. You do not like my musical indication of your remaining time? I have been told that my music is very unique. I didn't actually get to hear any of the music, but I bet it was super cool. Oh wait! Let me save so I don't accidentally like mess something up. I want to see the love thingy. I mean, I met everybody, so I should have. Yay! Edmund Alpole is 3 parts happy. Iselle is 2 parts happy. And Ben is 1 part happy. Yeah, I messed up his, a lot. So, it only makes sense. Alrighty. That is true, but why do you need to pressure me in a time limit anyway? This question did not seem like something that required me to think quickly. Besides, I thought you were going to stop forcing my choices. I was not forcing your choice, I promise. You just what? I'm very impatient. I cannot wait very long to know such important information. You think it's important to know who I'm attracted to? I can understand the curiosity since I'm a very lovable lady who has excellent taste, and you probably wish to discuss your own attractions as well. Still, I'm trying to avoid being murdered. I do not have time to contemplate how gorgeous everyone here is. I must focus on the danger around me, like the ominous warnings you previously provided. Danger? Like the danger hiding inside these men's trousers. What? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the security measures that I was taking when I was searching for ominous cushions? Searching for ominous cushions? Is that what you were doing when you were looking over the men's trousers fronts? A what? I do not have control over that. Narrator. So, please. Yes, there are only so many places even cunning men could store dangerous cushions to use as weapons. Trousers make the most sense. I'm very concerned about stuffing. That is a valid concern. Unfortunately, I could not find any cushions, no matter how hard I looked. So here I am, stuck with the potpourri horsemen, the peeping hedgemen, and the human chandelier. So it seems. Can I not just lock them in a room and have them prick each other? Your ability to find solutions to things that were not problems until you suggested them is remarkable. Like my investigative skills. No, your investigative skills are truly works of genius. See, we have a much more interesting conversation when we focus on helpful ways for me to avoid danger. Why ask me stressful questions? So you were saying that if the question is focused on danger... What? Who was the most dangerous in the house? The naughty bush. No, I want to say... You know, yeah, I'm just gonna say naughty bush. Not everybody is, like, super terrible, so... It can only be Naughty Bush. In fact, it can only be the same Naughty Bush that is rustling somewhere in front of us right now. Yes, even if your question is absurd beyond belief, the answer is designed to prove how absurd the question is. Oh no, the answer is good enough to make the question actually valuable? I need to hear more of your reasoning. You see, I now know you were correct when you warned me about Naughty Bush during our last conversation. Well, yes, I was, although I actually wanted you to make sure that I kept my wits about me, where fall foliage frolics. Oh wow. Where horrid hedges hide, where terrible tapari trembles. This is the strangest moment in my entire existence, which is truly saying something. Just think of that naughty bush rustling away so devilishly. It is so lush, so green, so utterly overgrown. It is just so... naughty. No other words can describe its cunning. Remember when this bush... Uh-oh. Is a squirrel gonna pop out? Hello? Uh-oh. Pretend to be a normal peaceful shrubbery. Of course. My investigative genius revealed that it is actually... rustling even harder, goddamn! Concealing unsuspectable rustling evil. Or perhaps should I say that it is... Oh no, please, I beg you, say no more. Beating around the bush when it comes to its brutality. I regret everything. You cannot regret anything more than I regret my choice in reading material, my friend. Especially not when the books I read contain such vicious vegetation. My lady, I believe that we all now carry deep regrets. Thank you, ominous voice, for helping me collect my thoughts. I admit that while I was skeptical about your question, it did help me focus my investigative genius. That achievement justifies everything that I just experienced. Still, while I am thankful for your support, I somehow feel worse than ever. After all, even if I know who the most suspicious and probably murderous being in this manor is, I have no concrete evidence against them, and no way to defend myself should they attack me. What could I even do? Ask the house for a supply of apples to use as ammunition? If you continue to respect the wainscoting, that might be a viable strategy. But what if I do accidentally insult the wainscoting? What if I express the wrong kind of interest in hardwood? What happens to me if the house abandons me? My lady, life and death are two leaves of the same vine. To grow the leaf you want, you must first seed the vine. I appreciate your attempts at consultation, or even worse, advice. But even more than that, I would appreciate a murder weapon. One that I could use to fend off an attempt on my life. I see. Does that mean you are willing to kill any of the inhabitants of this house, should they try to harm you? If I'm being truly honest, no. Yet that terrifies me because I do not believe that my enemy would hesitate to kill me. Worse still, my enemy has to be one of these people who are pretending to care for me. It is cruel to be trapped in a narrative beyond your control. Man. Okay. Welcome back, Shockade, though. I haven't seen you in a while. I thank you for your understanding. There is something horrifying about being trapped within a character that a story is determined to destroy. I do not understand why someone would enjoy creating a character doomed to be destroyed, no matter what that character did. Okay. Unfortunately, there are those who believe that in order for themselves to win, someone else must lose. What a cruel and wrong way to see the world. If my investigative genius succeeds, everyone around me succeeds. Why would anyone want to destroy that success? Well, some people are cruel and wrong. So what do you do when someone that terrible controls your fate? In the end, all anyone can do is make choices that reflect their values and decide which companions should join them on their journey. But if one of those companions wish to destroy me, I don't know. Time to hydrate. What the heck? Bro, it's a bush. Stop it. We take responsibility? For what? Will you? Wait a minute. Save the villainess? I knew it! Let's go. Bro. Oh! Yo, look at all them feet. That was the... I thought I was supposed to look down somewhere, but I guess not. Anyways, look, I finished it. That was great. I already have all the lists on here. Well, I mean, not this one. I don't have that link. But the links to the game are in this description. And I think it's gonna stay there, I'm pretty sure. Both the Kickstarter and the Steam. Well, and the itch too, in case people don't have Steam. But yeah, that was great. I had the most, what's it called? The truth. What's this? Are you ready for the truth? No, I'm scared. No, I'm not. What was I? Okay, I was doing this one. But that was just a demo. Oh, wait. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune Tower. I never saw the things say chapter 3. But I guess this is kind of just like a... What's it called? Like a peek, I guess? Yeah. Okay, great. Nice. Credits. But yeah, I have the Steam, the itch, and the Kickstarter in there. because it is. I think it's active right now. I definitely missed like when it started. But yeah, all I did for right now was the chapter 1 and chapter 2. That was great though. Yeah, I had to turn that. Oh, the sound was like all the way down. What the hell? Ah, yes, I do believe it is very pretty as well. I agree, Zara. I do have a favorite though over D. Well, not like a favorite, but just someone I would like definitely want to pursue. And it's obviously Azel. I really like him. I feel like he's super like stupid. And sometimes the dumb ones, they're good. They're the good ones, you know? The other guys are great too. I'm not saying I hate any of them per se. But it was nice. That guy definitely, what's his name? The Prince. Edmund? That man's a masochist, totally. There's no way he's not. So, yeah. Wait, I know how to do this. I promise. I practiced. Yay! Anyways, yeah. Soon, you guys will be able to see the, my other, what's it called? The PNG, because I have one more to make. I've always wanted to make one that, like, held the controller to signify I was playing a game. I just think it's super cute. I really like it. I just wanted to change it up a little bit, you know? I'm gonna keep doing that. I do that very often. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the game, it's linked in the thing. Steam and itch. Honestly, I'm excited to see a full game. Cause I wanna see the what's it called? The murder aspects and everything. But for right now, I gotta make my leave. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night / day or whatever. Oh crap. I think I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm seeing a mistake already. Oh my gosh, bye sunshine. I might, I have no idea what's coming in the future though, in terms of like videos and stuff, because I have stuff ready, but I don't know if it's gonna be ready when I want it to be. So I guess it'll just be a surprise. I guess, look forward to it. It's gonna be great. Oh my gosh, thank you, Zara. It's always, appreciated. Thank you. I will see you guys next time, whenever I see you guys. I'll try to make it like soon. Bye though. See ya.